Oh yeah, Dickens versus Cacace reportedly sold out, and this is what Zuffa Boxing is up against when they try to debut in the UK market and start trying to do shows out there. That's what they up against. Frank got two cards that sold out. This one and the one that Ring Magazine said supposedly it wasn't doing well. Supposedly. That turned out to be bullshit because that shit just sold out too. So Ring Magazine, I'm not, like people were reacting by saying that, oh well, it's a propaganda rag now. Yeah, when wasn't it a propaganda rag, bro? At the very minimum, it was a propaganda rag for American fighters because they were very partial towards American fighters. Right now, John O'Carroll getting fucked up. God damn. I remember he had a fight with Tevin Farmer a long time ago. John O'Carroll. It was a good fight. Real good fight. He one of them little swole dudes. What it do, Meek Michael? What it do, Real Talk? Jack, what it do? That last ring IQ. Yo, yeah, man. That's fucking Jerry, bro. Like that dude, he just play a lot of stupid ass little kid games. Cause he don't want to answer the question. David Benavidez said, well, I'm more focused on fighting Dimitri and Artur. And my question is, you can't be how could you be focused on them when they're busy? They're not available. They not the reason you can't fight Geopolitics because Dimitri not about to fight you. He about to fight Michael Eifert and Artur after that. That's what he about to do. So he can't be the reason that you can't fight this guy. He can't be. That's excuses. What it do, Mr. Bori? Que lo que, mi niño? Night Live, what it do, Stuart? What it do? And yeah, right now, Jazza getting the business. It really doesn't help Jazza that he's very short and stumpy for the weight, and this kid's got some length. He's young and he's fresh, and he has a little bit of height on him. Little bit of height. What it do, Real Talk? What 90s action movie star inspired you to be fit in the gym? Personally, it was Sylvester, bro. It was Sylvester. It's the Rocky montage. I think for most 80s babies, the guy you think of when you training and you lifting heavy shit and you getting powerful and shit, is the Rocky 4 montage. What it do, Sorro? See Jazza trying to work his way in, Jazza. Jono tries to work his way in, catches a little two-piece in there, struggling with the distance. Two body shots there, low left hook, short left hook on the inside, trying to work in the clinch. By now he's kind of old. By now, Jono, because I remember Jono eats a good jab there. Very tough guy, very busy in the round too, but he's struggling with the distance here. He's struggling with this kid's height. And this kid's fresh. What it do, Drewski? You think they're gonna get you think Iran packed up Bibi from Israel? Who you talking about, Benjamin Netanyahu? I don't know what's going on with that Iran shit, bro. I just want them to stop wearing them burqas and all that bullshit so I can see their ass. I don't know what's going on over there. Iranian joints is the Spanish joints of the Middle East. They need to pack up all that burqa, all that walking around with a fucking moo covering everything. No, you got to show that pussy. You got to show that ass. Show them titties. Y'all Zoroastrian anyway. Iran is not really a Muslim country. The religion of that country, of the Persians, is Zoroastrianism. So y'all need to be wearing all that musty looking shit. Y'all need to show that pussy. Show that shit. Let me see that ass. Jazz is not fighting yet, bro. What it do, Danny? Jazz is in the main event. That's probably not going to be till 5. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Jono looking his age, bro. Because Jono been around a little minute now. He been around a little minute. What it do, Drewski? Rumors are he got taken out. Nobody's seen him in days, and the official X deleted a tweet, and an AI video was deleted also. Yo, if they packed out BB, bro, if they packed him up, that's crazy. If they got BB, that's crazy. That's wow. I mean, like, that'll be a big win for I'm not gonna say Iran. I'm gonna say the Iranian government. I'm not gonna say the people of Iran, because they tired of that shit. They didn't want to. They were occupied, and most people don't think of the. Well, I don't think people realize that they were occupied, but they're occupied. Jono trying to get in close, mindful of that lead hand, trying to work in the clinch. What it do, Night Vale? Joke interview, Trump saying liberate women of Iran. Jake interview. Yo, Jerry got a lot of nerve. Does he? Yeah, he owe me. He still owe me. Gooch said, can we at least get 4 reminders on this live that Real Talk works out and possibly have him on live from the the sarcasm. Yeah, Jono behind, man. It's tough for him. This for the IBO title? Yeah, that's the IBO logo. That's the IBO logo. That's like a starter belt. A lot of motherfuckers fought for the IBO. Yeah, good little 2-piece right there. 2-3-piece. He touched him 2 times with the jab and brought over the backhand. He's struggling with the height. That's what it is. He's struggling with the height. That kid tall. He taller than him at least. He touching him. Yeah. Double, triple jab. None of that got in. You got to step into that jab. Otherwise, you're going to keep getting touched. He could catch and counter his way in or try to jab his way in and be just as busy as possible so that while you throwing, this kid Murphy's not throwing. Because at that range, that's Murphy all day. That's Murphy. What it do, Chico? 50's AI videos for his diss track are great. They wanted old Queen's 50 back. Now they did want him to have a rap battle, didn't they, Drew? They were saying they want him to have a rap battle. I think it was with T.I. though. Cause T.I. and yeah, like to me, that shit corny. T.I., you 50 something. You like 50, you late 40s, 50s. You going in the studio and still saying words that rhyme over a beat. That shit is hella corny, bro. It is like, yeah, it is. You damn near 50, my guy. Cause I'm gonna shoot you in the face, in the place, at the space, shoot my leg. Like, man, you 50, bro. You old to be doing that shit. Night Vale said, you think Gabby will stay with Oscar? Yeah, I think she will because I think she likes the arrangement over there. The only way I could see that changing, honestly, is if they offer her a substantial amount of money to leave. That's the only, like if MVP approaches her and they say, Gabby, we'll pay you $500,000 to come with us, I do think she would take it. But that requires initiative from MVP to do that. Just on its own, I could see her signing an extension with Oscar. I actually could. I could see her signing an extension with Oscar. Shout out to motherfucking Real Talk. 5 p.m. gym session. I will be exercising the Gooch today. They're going to exercise you, Gooch. They're going to exercise you out here, bro. That's what Real Talk's saying, bro. We're going to do 3 sets of Gooch with the V-bar. 3 sets of Gooch. Papoose did. Yeah, but Papoose another old ass motherfucker. Like, what is with these old ass motherfuckers and thinking it look cool to go in the studio saying words that rhyme? You look silly, bro. 50 Cent pay the rent. Like, what's that gonna do, bro? That shit was cool when you was young, homie. That was all right when you was young. Now you look dumb. 50 Cent, what you talking about? I'm at the liquor store. Livermore, something. You know what I mean? What's that doing, dog? What's that doing? You said some shit that rhymed at him? Ooh. Shout out to motherfucking Chico. MVP UBO loading. I feel it in the Chris. Yeah, yeah. I can see that too, Drew. I just don't see what the function of that would be for them. What is the benefit of forming a UBO for them? It's very expensive. There are certain requisites that you have to meet. Um, I don't see why they would want to do that. Given the stable of fighters that they already have, you don't really need a UBO. You don't need to become one. You don't actually need that. You got a good thing going where you could do a round robin with all your girls. You don't need a UBO. Murphy working. Mid range favors Murphy. He's taller. He's touching him with that jab. Keep that jab out there. Yep, see. Touched him with the jab, took a step back. You think Clarissa got exposed for having a side dude? Yeah, I seen that shit. That that's the only way that she make news, my guy. Is ratchetry. It's nobody talking about her fight. Nobody is talking about her fight. It's either about Papoose, Remy Ma, 50 clowning y'all. It's never about her fight. It's never about her fight. And then motherfuckers will turn around and tell you that's the quote. Ain't nobody talking about her fights. They talking about every other thing. They talking about her threatening Rolly. They talking about her sucking Papoose dick. They talking about her fucking other dudes. They talk about everything but her boxing career because that shit not interesting. Shout out to Chico. Alicia, that Mayor fight was close. We do, Drew. We damn sure do. We do. If you know, like I'm a fan of Alicia, that's the homie, but I'm just saying, I see what people have been saying. I see how they're getting impatient because they want a big fight. You know, the mayor fight was 3 years ago. It was 3 years ago, it was a minute ago. And you know, yeah, you could argue that Layla Boudoir and Bomi Rayshin and these girls that she's fighting, you could argue they're solid girls, but the casuals don't know those girls, and that's the main thing. The casuals don't know they're solid fighters, so it really doesn't matter. You got to fight somebody big. And now Carolyn is over there, Michaela is over there. It's like, yo, there's really no reason to not be in a big fight. Country, what it do? Clarissa cheat. Yeah, I heard that shit, my guy, that she cheated on him. I heard that shit. That's not surprising, bro. That bitch is gutter trash. Come on. If anything, I thought he would be the one cheating on her. If anything. I would have thought he was the one with a side piece. And I'm pretty sure he got one. I'm pretty sure. I saw the video of a dude. Shit. I saw the video of a dude allegedly she cheated with. He was saying he was going to release a bunch of shit on video pretty soon. Wow. Honeymoon is over. The honeymoon is over. And that's why you shouldn't mix business with pleasure because that whole Win Records situation, all of that is through Papoose. All of that is through him. So if you out here sucking other dicks, what's that going to do to that arrangement? You out here fucking other people and sucking other dicks. Dwayne, what it do? B. Wayne, what it do? Yeah, Murphy about to win this, man. They got this shit a draw? They got Jono winning the last 2 rounds? What? I missed it. They got Jono, and it's a 12-round fight. Oh, good jab. Touch him with the jab. Jab at his chest. Jab at his chest. Yeah, that's surprising, yo. It's surprising. It's surprising that Clarissa would step out on him because I kind of thought that she was sprung and she was loving being a fake celebrity. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have thought that she would be the one cheating on him. You know, they probably just cheating on each other, high key. God help me if I just fuck if I all I could fuck is Clarissa. That's it. I can't do nothing else. I can't fuck. Yeah, nah, fuck that. But if she rejected better offers from MVP in favor of that shit, were you talking about Gabby, bro? To my knowledge, she wasn't offered
What up,
anything from
Jules?
MVP. To my knowledge, she wasn't.
What's up, man?
What it do?
So, dude was
What?
talking about, he was describing shit inside her home, and he was talking about when Papoose was like video talking to her, he was actually sitting next to her, but he just couldn't see him, and he was talking all this mess. He was this young dude out of Miami, man. He was talking about he was gonna just release a bunch of stuff on video soon, and that she tried to play around, and it didn't. He was like, nah, man. Yeah, I think he's like in a sewer over some shit too. I'm like, oh fuck, she's going down the tubes, man.
It's just more hoe shit. It's just more dysfunctional hoe shit country, which is gonna make her very popular with the dysfunctional crowd. But you see what I mean? That when people talk about her, it's never about her fight. It's never about her
No,
boxing career. It's either
no,
about Rolly or some shit with Papoose or goofy shit like this. Like, well, look, ma, if you out here stepping out on Papoose or whatever the case, right? Who cares? Like, all right, that don't make you like that ain't no boxing shit. That's shade room shit. That's fucking Vlad TV shit. That shit ain't nothing that we should give a fuck about. You know what I mean?
right,
The
right.
fuck we gonna care about? Fuck, I'm gonna care about her stepping out on a 50-year-old man. Of course, bro. That dude is
Well,
Pat damn near 20 years older than her, bro. So it's like, well, yeah, I could see that.
you know what I nicknamed her? I call her Deontay Shields now because she came up with the same amount of excuses like Deontay Wilder did. She sounds
Yeah,
just like
over a fucking sparring session. Shout out to George. Is it wrong that I'm starting to like Romero? No, I'm just, like it's not hard to see why people might soften their stance on him because it's like, yo, real rap, he has to be the adult in the room. He has to be the mature one because this mouthy bitch don't ever shut the fuck up. Like
no,
nobody's really saying nobody need to be explaining to you, yo, you don't want Rolly to fight you because if Rolly did fight you, he would break your fucking jaw. At this point, after all these years of her shooting off at the mouth, it's like somebody got to say, yo, when are you going to shut the fuck up? When are you going to shut the fuck up?
Exactly. Cameron and Mace would have. That's why she stopped going. That's why she stopped engaging with him when
Yeah,
Cameron
you see,
fucking.
you see that when Jay Prince on behalf of Shakur Stevenson, you remember that shit didn't last long. Like, yeah, they not going. Remember when May said, "Yo, we not your little, we like you don't
We're
do
not
that."
your little homies. Yeah.
Yeah, like don't we not your little homies? Like, what fuck is you talking about, homeboy? On behalf of this mouthy ass kid, like, yeah, like the boxers sort of need to be reminded that look, yo, fam, it's awesome that you know how to fight. That's great, right? It's cool. But motherfucker will shoot your face in a heartbeat. Fuck that fighting shit. You know motherfuckers don't fight no more. Motherfuckers, yo,
No,
motherfuckers don't fight no more, bro. Like, yeah,
no.
motherfuckers don't do that no more.
And
So
Jules and Wolf, Christy Martin, when the dudes was killers back then, they wasn't talking this shit back then. The female boxers,
yeah,
they
no.
because
wasn't running off at the
the
mouth.
shit is but the shit is there is no they. There's no they. We can't
Yeah,
use plural, Drew, because it's
yeah,
just one goofy bitch. It's not even a they. It's
yeah.
one goofy bitch that won't shut the fuck up. Yeah, I see how John O winning. Yeah, like nobody talking. They'll tell you in a heartbeat that this is the greatest woman boxer of all times. When the last thing anybody's ever talking about is her boxing career or her boxing match. Like, yo, this bitch is not popular because of nobody that she fought. She popular because she basically throwing that pussy out there, hoping some D-lister will catch it. She throwing that Flint, Michigan pussy out there, bathing in that Flint water and hoping that somebody hope you know what I'm saying? Hoping somebody like yo, my dick can't get hard off that bitch, B. That's just being real. Like, yeah, I'm good,
No,
homie.
I
I'll
wouldn't
jerk
talk.
off. I'll jerk off.
I wouldn't fuck her with real talk stick.
Right. Fucking I know that Undefeated, he want to eat her out and he want to eat. Yeah, you a different kind of cat, Undefeated. I ain't moving. Ain't no motion for me in that ocean, bro.
I just
I'm good.
tagged you on Twitter about what the rumors are. Iran definitely killed his brother, though, Jules.
Let me
They
see.
got his brother.
Let me see. About to see right now. This seems increasingly likely, but of course not yet confirmed. However, with each passing hour, he's either seriously wounded or no longer around. Wow. They're saying a hypersonic. It appears Netanyahu was killed in a hypersonic missile attack on his home. To camouflage the incident, Israel will wait 10 days, then announce Netanyahu died from an undisclosed medical condition such as an aneurysm. Wow. Yo, Drew, that's major, bro. If they kill BP, that's major, bro.
And what the rumors are saying is Putin and President Xi helped Iran with logistics.
Wow. I mean, but you know that America will if they did get him, Drew. You know that the United States will respond aggressively to that.
Boots on the
They
ground.
will.
My cousin's
Yeah.
on standby for deployment right now.
Yeah, if that really if they really got BB, yo, y'all about to feel it. Yeah, y'all about to feel it. Y'all should have left that motherfucker alone. Like, really, y'all can't win this one, Iran. I should say. Your own people want to overthrow you, and that's on top of you beefing with everybody else. Your own people want to overthrow you. So, good luck. Good luck.
And did you see that Iranian pussy from the 70s? How fine they were and the makeup. Oh
my God! Why you think I said that? That the Iran as a country is not a Muslim country, nor has it ever been. That's only recent because they're being occupied by Islamists. But Iran is a Zoroastrian country. That's the religion that, the people that are from there, the native people, that's what they into, Zoroastrianism. And those women is fine as shit, by the way. Like, yeah, those is the Spanish bitches of the Middle East. Them and the Israeli bitches. Like, you could say the Iranian bitches is the Dominican bitches, and the Israeli bitches is the Puerto Rican bitches.
And what are the Lebanese bitches?
And the Lebanese bitches is the Mexican bitches or the Colombian bitches. Like, Drew, that is to me, man, fuck these fucking Spanish bitches and these black bitches and these white bitches. Those is the bitches. Like, yeah, that's
Lebanese,
a delicacy, that's a delicacy, my guy. Like, that is untapped. That is untapped raw pussy that has not really. They not getting fucked out there, Drew, and they need us, bro. They not getting fucked out there. They having sex, but they not getting.
They're not getting fucked. No,
they're not getting fucked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you get fucked out there, bro. Come on now, let's get it. You know what I'm saying?
And fucking gas is fucking. Even at the Costco here, it's over $5 right now.
Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the motherfucking pump. I'm telling you, bro, that's how it break down. The Iranian bitches is the big butt Dominican bitches. The Israeli bitches is the light-skinned, cute Puerto Rican bitches. The Saudi and Qatar and Lebanese bitches, those is like South and Central American bitches, like Colombians and Mexicans and all that type of shit. But them bitches is fine, is what I'm saying. And them bitches, they haven't had the opportunity to really get out there and suck some dick and have some sex. And they not because all that religious bullshit.
Yeah, they don't get no drunk dick.
They don't get that. They don't get that henny dick. So we got to bring democracy over there, bro. We got to do that. We got to bring democracy and chlamydia over there, bro.
They got to get their ass licked.
You got to get their ass ate, bro. Come on. You know what I'm saying? It's real shit. But yeah, like with Clarissa, the focus is never her boxing matches or her boxing career because nobody really wants to say, yo, nobody cares when you fight, Clarissa. Like, not really. Motherfuckers will pretend to support you just on the strength. But nobody is excited when your fights get announced. Like, excited to see you fight who, fam? To see you fight who? Nobody get up for your fights. Fuck out of here, B.
No, they don't. What's going on with this Kid Austin, Dad, and Devin Haney shit? What's really going on with that?
I mean, that's they same catty homo shit, not for nothing. Devin said something. I saw it yesterday. He said something that got the ball rolling. Something about Floyd's dad spent all his money tricking on bitches. And then Mama
And then
Holyfield.
he put footage out of Mama Holyfield hitting a woman.
That was after.
Okay.
Mama Holyfield responded, I didn't pay attention, Drew, because I'm like, yo, y'all dudes is really some.
They're really gay.
Y'all
huh?
just some y'all just some girl ass, like, for real though, like y'all just some girl ass, arguing ass, homo ass. Because guess what? Devin is a boxer. Your son is a boxer. If y'all got beef, all right, let's fight. I mean, like, if y'all not gonna fight is the shit, then I don't know what it's about. What is it about, Mama Holyfield? What is it about? What y'all gonna do? Y'all not gonna do nothing? Then what we watching for? You see what I mean? That you get bored with that shit. And it's usually, once again, it's who's doing that but the American fighters.
Exactly.
This whole arguing
because David Canelo won't fight him. It's like David said, because David won't fight him.
Because David won't fight him and Canelo won't fight him. And Geopolitics and like, yo, nobody else, not the Brits, not the Mexicans, not the Eastern Europeans, not the Central
Japanese.
Americans, nobody else is doing this gay ass shit. Y'all motherfuckers think y'all look cute jumping on social media and acting like Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, because that's who y'all look like that. Yeah, that's how y'all look to me. When y'all argue back and forth all the time and ain't a punch get thrown and ain't nothing about to happen, y'all just look like, at least Cardi B punched Nicki Minaj in the face. I remember that. At least they had a fight. Y'all motherfuckers not about to do nothing. Y'all not about to do nothing.
I didn't pay attention. Go ahead. My bad.
Shout out. He said he had a gorgeous Iranian. I'm trying to tell you, bro, them Iranian bitches need to be liberated, bro. They need to be liberated, bro. Here come Chris. He gonna mention Diddy.
Damn it.
Hit it.
That?
Fuck out of here, you piece of shit. Yo, what's good with your man's El Mencho? Drew, he fell in love for OnlyFans whore. What the fuck, bitch?
El Mencho? Who you talking about?
The cartel dude who got his fucking head fucking caved in by the fucking government.
Oh, what? Oh, word. Oh. You know
He fucked around. He got caught up getting some pussy.
Yeah, I mean, like but that was 2 weeks ago, Chris. Wasn't that 2 weeks ago? Mencho got killed.
That was
a minute.
Old news, Chris.
But he been talking this Haitian shit all day, every day. I gotta find
no, Chris, come on now. Don't play around. Nobody talks about Haiti ever, bro. Nobody talks.
Drew does. Every time some bad shit happens, Drew never fails to remind me how my people be fucking up. So
yo, right now, listen, Chris, we gotta liberate these Iranian bitches, bro. That's what we need to
That's
do,
more
bro.
important right now. Yeah,
it's pussy hair out there, it's pH balance out there, and alkaline levels that and those is like, you know how America's always looking for sources of oil and shit like that, right? Right, pure sources of oil. That's pure pussy over there, and they not getting fucked out there. They not getting fucked out. They not getting their pussy ate out there.
You're right.
They not
for their life. This is some real life shit, though.
You know what I'm saying? Like they got to worry about the Prophet Muhammad and all this. Man, fuck that shit, man. It's time for some sex. It's time for some philandering. Fuck that shit.
Exactly. And I ignore what Devin said because I don't need Devin to tell me Mama Holefield's gay. You know,
bro. Yeah,
right,
yo, Drew. I'm surprised there is even footage of Mama Holyfield with a bitch, because it's like, yo, I'm waiting for I'm waiting for a Josue Vargas video to come out. Like, bro,
that was terrible. Pussy, but yo, bro, you know how I knew he was soft? How he was dealing with that woman after that woman was talking to that other dude. And I knew Floyd Schofield wasn't really built like that because he didn't check his pops. He said, like, yo, bro.
No, come. I mean, look, no. Look, in fairness, we can't hold that against Floyd Schofield because that's not. I don't know how recent that video was. I know that that's not a new video that Devin uploaded. We saw that already, Chris. Months ago, we saw that was released. I forgot why it was released, but we saw that last year. That black and white video where the dad is slapping up the broad or whatever. We've been seeing that. And I don't know how many years ago that shit was. For all I know, Floyd was a little kid or a teenager saying, what was he going to do? You know what I mean? Like, he going to be Captain Save-A-Ho? Come on, smack that bitch, Senior. You got to smack these bitches. Shout out to George. The Kung Fu Cat intros might need a compilation. That's exactly what I was thinking, bro. I'm going to put them all together when I do the next one. I'm going to put them all together. It should come out to be... Those videos are not actually that long, so it'll be a good 5 minutes of that shit. But I'm gonna put them all together. I'm gonna cut them up and I'm gonna put them all together for your viewing pleasure.
Hey, what LLM do you use to make your AI videos?
Girl, I didn't make them shits. I just came across them on Instagram and then I voiced. Look. All right, the part that I did, what I've added to those videos, right? I did cut them up.
Okay.
I recycled footage. I dubbed it. That's my voice on there. I dubbed some of the sounds, some of the hitting sounds, some of them. And the beat is mine. That beat is a beat I made damn near 20 years ago on Fruity Loops. That's what I added to it. But I will say, if you look at what I added to it and you look at it as it is on Instagram, you'll be able to see what I added to it because it don't hit like that just by itself. I added shit to it so that it'll hit, so that it'll look like an action scene. Because
so you're talking your shit, right? So you just talking your shit.
Yeah, he talking shit.
No, because my director shit, Chris. You know, I got to talk my shit.
I love that. You know when AI really gets good? Hey, Chris, you know when AI really gets good? Jules is going to make an AI clip of the Mai Lee Tong Po rape scene because he wants to see that ass.
No, I'm going to make a scene. No. I'm going to make a scene. Remember when Daniel LaRusso and Mai Lee, the hurricane is coming and they by themselves and they lose power? I'm going to make the scene where he eating her out. You know what I'm saying? He fucking her.
Yo, why he come through with the rape scene? That's fucking
that's wild.
Because when he says you bleed like Mai Lee.
You bleed like Mai Lee. Yeah, but we don't need AI for that, bro. I'm gonna make
who you guys have winning, Cacace or Dickens?
No, my guy Cacace.
Cacahuate.
Did you see the face off? Did you see like Cacace's a big boy is the shit. He's a big boy. He got size and he liked to fight. He liked to punch. Like you remember Dickens, bro. Dickens is the dude Rigo fucked up in like 20.
Rigo broke that nigga jaw with one shot, bro.
You remember in 20? Shot. It was 2015, 26. Like good on, Dickens got a belt. Yo, look, congratulations, but you about to get fucked up. I don't have no illusions.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. He's boxing's like, yo, if you persevere, you can fucking find a way to get one of these things. Because, dog, he used to be a punching bag at 22 and 26. Specifically at 22.
He's a professional fighter, Chris. Like I'm not even being disrespectful. He is a professional fighter. He's not a pound for pound guy. He's not an amateur darling, right? He's not the red carpet, all that shit. He's a professional fighter, and he is a world champion. And I think, look, you know what? You can't downplay that. A guy like Dickens, you'll look at him and say, this guy never gonna win a belt. You'll look at him and say that, but he did that, bro. So you got to give him his flowers. No, he got a belt. He is a champion. He could retire tomorrow and say, yo, I held the belt. I competed. I fought motherfuckers, bro.
You know that is true, though. He fought. You can say this. He is a professional fighter, and he has more heart than Carl Frampton and Scott Quick.
Yes, he do. And Leo Santa Cruz. Yes, he do.
That's a whole fact. That's a whole
fact. That motherfucker Rigo chased was all supposed to be the good guys out of 122. All them motherfuckers left, bro.
And this is why I don't like the WBA, bro, because I will never forgive them for what they did to Rigondeaux. And this is when Mendoza started crying about, the PBC. Oh, I've done so many things for you guys.
Check it out. Most people don't know this. I got an auntie. She dead now. I had an auntie. She not really my aunt, but she like auntie, right? From way back when or whatever. She looked just like Rigo. Just like Rigo, bro. Spoke Dutch, Spanish. He like if I showed you a picture, you would think that's his sister, bro. It's not his sister because she was Dominican and he's Cuban. But that's who Rigo always. No, I'm just he looked like he could be my auntie little brother on guard. Like he looked like he could be my auntie little brother for real. You know what I'm saying?
Did anybody watch? So he's slightly older than you. He could probably be he's in your age group.
Chris, don't bullshit. That motherfucker was not born in 1980, bro. That dude was born in 1977, bro. That is an old motherfucker. You really think Rigo got to be like 50, my guy? He got to be like 50.
Who older?
I see.
Did anybody watch Manny Robles on the 3 knockdown rule? I'm so glad Nick Ball lost. Frank Warren and them, they didn't even provide them with the chauffeur or the right hotel. They was really trying to sabotage that whole fucking fight for Nick Ball.
They did them. The question is, Drew, do you feel that the WBA title is better in the hands of Brandon than it is on Nick. Because the thing is, if Nick still had that belt, I feel that Inoue would move up and take it from him. I think he would have fought Nick. Brandon, I'm not so sure, bro. That he's a big kid.
Can still take it from Inoue. He's a big kid, but
but I like it with Brandon. I like it with Brandon because now Inoue's gonna like fuck all y'all. Y'all need to fight. Y'all waiting on me for what?
But Drew, then what is Nick? The thing is that if Nick had it, we at least had the assurance that Inoue would fight him. He ain't gonna fight Rafa, bro. Like Rafa too big. And Bruce, you irrelevant right now. You got a belt, but come on, bro. Right? And then who else? Angelo Leo about to lose that shit to Reese Salim. That's what I think gonna happen. I think Reese Salim about to beat him.
But I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. If Bruce is fucking, irrelevant off of one of the best performances, I think, this year on a very notable card, what about Rafael? Rafael's on top ranking.
My dude, my guy already said that. You think that I don't got shit for Rafa? I got so much shit for Rafa. He's been champion for 2 years, Chris. No cap. It's been 2 years.
2 whole years? You bugging.
My dude, you ain't unified shit. You ain't 2023.
Yeah.
He beat the Cuban in
23 years.
They all waiting for fucking Inoue. It's bullshit.
How I got more shit. I got more shit for Rafa than anybody else in the division. Because you got 2 promoters. You got Zanfer, you got Top Rank, right? You've been champion longer than everybody else in this division. There's no excuse for you to not have unified yet, whether it's with Angelo Leo or Bruce Carrington or Stephen Fulton before him or whoever, right? There's really no excuse. So you're wasting the most time waiting for this low-ass man to move up. And the worst thing is you're not getting that fight, my guy. You're 6'2". What makes you think that a dude that's new to the division is gonna fight your big ass? You should know off top. I'm not getting that fight. He'll look at all these other guys before he look at me. Why would he look at me? So
be a fucking man and fight fucking. Oh, my bad.
There you go. No, you're right. Be a man and go unify. Go fight with Bruce. Bruce got a belt now. Go fight with Bruce.
Yeah, go fight Nava at 30, bitch.
I heard that's all the shit. A year ago.
I was gonna say that.
I was told they offered him Nava, and he ain't want to do that. He wanted to stay at 2'6". I'm like, yeah, I could believe that because I see how you moving at 2'6", so I could believe that. Nobody wants Nava, bro. Motherfuckers do it, but they don't want that fight, bro. Shout out to Mr. T.
So
Drew continues to make me regret giving y'all weekend bounties free. Next week is gonna be rough for you. Jules I was just about to contact him. Let me light the bat signal. Hold up. Light the bat signal. There you go, Chris. He's not the hero you need, but he's the hero you want, bro.
This motherfucker is crazy, dog.
Not the hero
bro, they say he might come out. They say he might have an early release. He might be out real soon.
Well, how really egregious were the charges against him? Because it seems like, it's a lot of weird shit, a lot of baby oil. I heard they were putting like ketamine or something in the baby oil, but that's just sex shit. That's just like, I don't see where he committed a crime by fucking a lot of bitches or acting gay. Because I heard, he do the gay shit. But is that a crime to fuck Usher? If some shit, I heard he fucked.
Well, Usher was a child. That's rape, but that's.
Okay. I see. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't.
Come on, bro.
He also got
cornflakes when they were like, my Usher was 14 or 15, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah,
because a lot of that shit is rumors, right? You know that there's a rumor that Usher delivered him Justin Bieber's asshole. I heard that rumor that
they did. Trust me, he because he was the first one that figured
trust
him out.
You trust you.
Yeah. You said that shit 3 times. Why should I trust you that much? What do you know, bro? Was you there? Did you see it?
I know a couple. What the fuck?
Listen, bro. Listen, bro.
What is bro? But they say he discovered him first. And he brought him to Ludacris that single. Then he brought him to
what I'm saying is there are a lot of rumors out there about what Sean Combs is involved with, but those are not the actual charges. What is it that he was charged for? What specifically? What fucking bitches? What? They raided his mansion and confiscated mad baby oil. Okay, but what is the crime that he committed?
Apparently, he was drugging some broads too, though.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a crime. That is a crime. Okay, because I'm like, I don't actually know why he's in jail. Like, what specifically is he in jail for?
That one bitch down and dragged her down the hallway at the hotel. You know, I mean,
that's domestic violence, bro.
Yeah.
Wasn't I know that, but wasn't the statute of limitations
it's
on
been
that
up
shit?
for that? So what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
He was a freak.
That's what I'm saying. That if the statute of limitations on a domestic abuse case was up, then why is he doing time?
Other charges.
I don't remember
what are the other charges? What are the other charges?
I don't know what the other charges were.
What are the other charges?
It was racketeering. It was basically racketeering, a RICO. Basically, these sexual escapades that you were going from state to state, making it federal. So that's why they got into a federal.
And the blackmail, I know that because he was taping without consent.
So hold on. Let's say Chris wants to do an all-male orgy in Brooklyn. He can't.
Watch your fucking mouth, bro. Watch your mouth, you fucking fruitcake. All-male orgy. Nah, that's fucked up.
No. Wait, Chris. So saying what? That you can't do an orgy. You do an orgy in Connecticut. Then you do another one in Iowa. That's illegal? Is that illegal?
Depending if the women are of age and they're not in fucking some sordid shit, because back in the day, pimping and pandering is now turned into human trafficking. I hope you guys know that. Yes. Yes.
Pimping. Hoes on the track. That's trafficking?
Hey, yes. El Showcake says, was it transportation for purposes of prostitution while acquitting him of racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking.
Why would that super chat bring up Cuban boxing? Ugh.
Shout out the best Cuban of the past era. Rigo, Lara, or Ortiz. No, that's a real boxing question, Drew.
It's just Cuban. Lara's got the belts.
Hold on. Chris, because Chris fuck with them Cubans more than we do. Chris, who would you say is the best Cuban boxer of the last 10 years? Because there ain't that many to choose from, really.
Unequivocally, Arislandi Lara. The number 2 is Rigo, and everybody else, fuck them.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that. Dorticos wasn't champion very long.
No.
Robisi, he wasn't champion very long.
And Lara's on the fucking pound for pound list of Ring IQ.
Yeah, he's on mine. Shit, like I give him his flowers. He's on mine. That old motherfucker's lasting. But what does it say that
shows you skill though? Like, yo, bro, you can say whatever you want about those Cuban dudes. Skill, man, for them to fucking still be here, that's crazy.
It's not,
but Chris, the only reason he's on the list.
Wait. What I'm saying is, Chris, it's not a them. It's Lara. It's not a them. Like, if you really thought, I'm gonna say that the new wave of Cubans are moving away from the pure boxer style. Like, you see Najee Lopez yesterday, fight of the year contender against Gallegos.
No, he's Puerto Rican. He's a Puerto Rican. He is not Cuban at all.
He's not Cuban?
He's Boricua. Puerto Rican.
Right. It's that Canadian is Cuban. Yeah. I got confused. You're right.
Iglesias, that's a problem. He's a problem at 68.
Yeah. And you see that they're not leaning on pure boxing. You know that these new Cubans, they try to fight. They try to throw down. They try to fight.
They're trying to the fuck out. They're trying to really
so listen, we'll see. We'll see, you know. Go ahead.
Hey, Chris, the only reason Lara's on the list because he knocked out Danny Garcia. Don't let Jules fool you.
Chris, I got a question. If it was Ammo Williams and Arislandi Lara, right? Who would you pick to win that fight?
Arislandi Lara.
Really, at this age?
Ammo's not good.
Wow.
You have to understand something.
You think he wait. Do you think he's gonna win next weekend? Because he fight next weekend. He's fighting Carlos.
If Carlos can't make the weight, I think Ammo wins. But if Carlos can make the weight somewhat comfortably, because this Dominican motherfucker, let's just call it what it is. He's a lazy fuck. Is what it is. He's a fat fucker. He's one of the reasons why Pat is not alive. But I'll tell you guys off air. But Carlos Adamez has the skills to beat him.
Yes, I agree with that. I do think I do think Carlos is more put together. He definitely got more skills than Ammo. I'm really not sold on Ammo, but Carlos being a fat fucker, and you ain't fought in like damn near a year, because that Shiraz fight, that was way back there last year. That was at the beginning of last year. I'm going with Ammo to win that fight. Nigel, what it do? I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. I'll be right back.
Question.
So let me tell you
something about fellas.
Hold on. Question. Did you guys watch Najee Lopez's fight last night?
Nope.
I know I had it up. But I didn't watch it. Oh my
God, you missed the fight of the year. That shit was fucking fire, bro.
Najee's a damn good prospect. And I tell you this, he's the best American light heavyweight prospect out right now. I think Khalil Cole should stay far the fuck away from that kid. I think that kid would wreck him. And I was very high on Najee. I like how they move him on Pro Box. I do think he's going to be a very good 175er for America.
Oh, no, dude. Najee got kind of fucked up last night. He went down. He got headbutted at one point. He was bleeding. But
Gallegos is a very tough fighter, bro. Gallegos is a very tough.
Dude, no, they had that was like definitely fight of the year candidate. No joke. That shit was fucking fire, bro. You guys got to watch that fight, man. Go back and watch it.
Also, I'm going to say this, though. I'm going to say this. Pro Box is quickly becoming the proving grounds for any elite dude who really is elite in America. Got to see Pro Box. It used to be like, if you went to Showbox and you did well, you became a champion. I think Pro Box is fastly becoming that. You feel me?
You know what it's like? It's like the old Tuesday night fights, man, way back in the day, where you see like regular fights and all of a sudden a good one breaks out of nowhere with no namers or prospects. That's what they're doing. But they have some great fights on there, man. Call me a shill. I don't give a fuck. They have great fights for real.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm seeing with Zuffa and Pro Box. Whether we like it or not, those two outfits really make sure that they have evenly matched fights, because you can see sometimes on a Matchroom card, a Top Rank card, Top Rank a little less, but Matchroom, fucking what else? Queensberry. There will be some fucking mismatches, some complete utter fucking mismatches. PBC is loaded with fucking mismatches, not Pro Box or Zuffa. Like I see Pro Box has a real track record of, oh, this is a good fight. These are evenly matched fights. You feel me?
Yep. Drew, go back and see that fight if you haven't seen it, man.
I'm going to get a chance, yeah. What do we think Navarrete's ceiling is now with a fucking strength and conditioning coach and a nutritionist?
At 30, at 30, he's a tough out. Only person I generally think can beat him at 30 is Shaki, but I think Oshaki gonna have to deal with them weird ass fucking uppercuts, some weird ass styles. Because Navarrete, man, I be think he'd be some shit. He's not. He's actually pretty good, bro. For a dude who fucking is that unorthodox, man. He just finds a way. Another Capricorn. I know Drew and Jules are happy about that, but like Navarrete might be number one at 30 for real.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of people beating him right now at this point. Not to say that somebody might not come along, but not a lot of people are going to beat that guy, man. He's doing really good, and with the improvements and all that, it's that much harder.
Yeah, I was meaning to ask Jules that. I'll ask him when he gets back. Like, no, fucking, he actually looks like an athlete now.
Right, he's kind of lost the beer belly thing going on.
Well, I'm looking at it from a guy who started at 112 and moved up all those weight classes. How the fuck are you bigger than dudes that are supposed to be bigger than you? Like, if you look at fucking Oscar Valdez started his career at 126. He should have a natural size and strength advantage, not against Navarrete. So I'm just saying, like, yo, bro, how was he able to still maintain all this fucking strength going up in weight?
I don't know, dude. He just did. I mean,
but think about it, country. Like, yo, bro, like you see, like people like Pacquiao. Like Pacquiao's anomaly, but you also have to look at him like that. How the fuck were you able to maintain all that muscle mass and still be the same type of fighter? Like, look at it. Roberto Duran started his career at fucking 15, 16 years old, like around like 116 pounds, right? When he was fucking damn near about to fight at light heavyweight, that motherfucker was fat. Bro, that shit doesn't make sense.
So what are you saying?
Well, you know what I'm saying, man. Some like, hey, if he's on some juice, fuck it. It's great. It's great fights and all that shit, and he's really performing because steroids or performance-enhancing drugs doesn't teach you how to fight.
But generally, people who take steroids is more obvious. They're more cut, they're more defined, and they get that rash on their back and all that. And he hasn't played any of that.
Hey, but now the drugs are different, man. The drugs are fucking different. Because I look at a motherfucker like this. Yo, a flyweight shouldn't be beating up fucking career 130-pounders like that. Because he closed that motherfucker eye right up. He beat the shit out of fucking Sugar Nunes. And mind you, Sugar Nunes is known to crack incredibly hard. And you see Navarrete. I don't know. It's just this Aztec warrior blood in him, this Inca blood in him. Every time he got hit with some fucking hard shit up top, it did not faze him. That shit is wild. Think about it. He's been hit with some really hard-ass shots. I understand people got chins. Don't get me wrong. Navarrete has a great fucking chin. But if you can fucking you can't take shots from Dennis Baranchyk, and Baranchyk can keep you on the fucking back foot. How's it that fucking a dude that has more knockouts pound for pound not able to fucking keep this dude off of him? That shit's crazy.
I don't know. I mean, obviously he's got to that point though. He just doesn't strike me as someone who's taking anything. That's all.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying being accusatory at all in terms of that. I'm just saying, it could be a little weird at times.
Right.
Yo, whose fucking cat is that?
Mine. She's vocal. I'm sorry, man. One of them. Yeah, you know what? Nunes could crack, but I am _ Dave says that he hardly landed any clean shots. Yeah, I agree with that one. But yeah, man, that fight on Pro Box, dude, that was a fucking fight, dude. They were going off. And man, they both were hurt. They both ended up bleeding. They both staggered each other. One point, Najee had to take a knee from a headbutt, but they called it a headbutt. He didn't count it as a knockdown. That fight was great. That was fire.
Pro Box fight?
Yeah, you were on the edge of your seat because you didn't know who was going out. It was that good. Hey, Jules, fight of the year candidate, bro. You got to see that, man. That shit was fucking great.
I got to see that shit. I see everybody talking about that shit. I missed it.
It was very exciting. In the first couple rounds, it doesn't seem like it's exciting, but wait till the mid to the end. Oh, boy. The drama unfolds, and, man, that was a great fucking fight, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't say Vaquero. I wouldn't say Vaquero versus Nunes is a fight of the year because that was it was too one-sided. Like Nunes was never in that fight. I wouldn't put that up as a fight of the year candidate. No. That was.
But I was gonna ask you, what's Navarrete's ceiling now with a strength and conditioning coach and a fucking nutritionist?
I'm saying he's the best at 130, but I don't think he's big enough for the guys at 135. He's the best at 130, but I kind of already thought that. I don't think Oshaki beats him. And Oshaki, to me, is number 2 in the division. But I don't think Oshaki beats him because Oshaki going to try to box. He going for a conventional boxing match. And this guy's unconventional. Unless you got size on him, yeah, you probably don't beat him. You probably don't beat Nava. The only way to beat this weird-ass dude is if you a bigger guy than he is. You know what I mean? Other than that, yeah, he gonna do you. Shout out to George. Garcia Street Brawl. Mikey, Danny, Robert, or Ryan. In a street brawl, I got Robert, bro. All them dudes is, I got Robert. You talking about Robert Garcia? Yeah, I go with Robert, bro. I go with the OG. Motherfucking Ryan ain't no street person.
Nope.
Ryan is not a street person. Mikey's not a street person. He was gonna be a cop. And Danny, I don't know what Danny does well, but it's not boxing.
Wear bell bottoms.
I don't really know what he good at.
Amazon.
His fashion design. You see him You see what he wore to that boots fight with the bell bottoms?
Yeah, like how you trying to bring back bell bottoms, bro? Like the fuck you trying to be one of the kids on Fat Albert? Like what are you doing, bro? I don't know what Danny Garcia is good at. It's not rapping and it's not boxing. So I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't really know. And yeah, I think Nava's the best at 130. He's on my pound for pound. But at 35, like, should he go to 35? Should he go back? Nah, I think like a William Zepeda or some of some of those kids that are there, Abdullah Mason, William Zepeda, they're too big for him. He would lose to those guys. But at 130, yeah, you not beat. I don't see nobody beating him at 130. I don't see nobody moving up and beating him. Like I don't. Rafael Espinoza versus Emmanuel Navarrete is an amazing fight, but I don't know that Rafael wins that fight. I don't think he does personally. Like, nah, you used to being the big guy. That's true. You used to being a big guy. Well, you're gonna have another big guy in there with you, and he hit hard than the son of a bitch. So, yeah, I would have Nava in that fight.
You know I gotta ask you a question.
Good.
Like this random question: Floyd at 130 versus a Navarrete type fighter. How do you think Floyd would deal with him?
He loses.
He loses to Navarrete at 130.
You said at 130, bro. That's you talking about the greenest of Floyd. See, the reason I say that, it's going to sound like a hot take, but at 130, Navarrete is a 3-weight world champion. If he's fighting Floyd at 130, Floyd is a greenhorn at 130. Now, you could say that he beat Genaro Hernandez at 130, right? Genaro was about 38-1, only ever lost to Oscar De La Hoya. But Genaro didn't actually fight like Navarrete. You see what I mean? Like, Navarrete's an unconventional, weird-ass dude, right?
That is true. But I think Floyd
he lost to Floyd too.
Say it again.
He lost to Floyd too.
Who lost to Floyd? Navarrete?
Genaro Hernandez.
Yeah.
I just said that. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
I just didn't hear that part that you said. Okay, I didn't hear it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have said it.
You got to pay attention. It's gonna sound like a hot take because people think that because he retired undefeated that there's nobody out there that could beat him. But it's kind of like when people ask me about Hagler versus Jones at 60. The Jones at 60 was not the best Jones. That was not prime Jones at 6. No, it wasn't. When you think of Roy, you think of him at 175, and a lot of the stuff that he did there, not necessarily the stuff he did at 60. Even though he did beat James Toney at 60, but.
No, he beat Hopkins at 60. He beat Tony at 68. The best Jones is 68-75. But
with Floyd, you telling me you trust him at 30 to deal with that guy? I'm saying no, I don't trust you to deal with that guy because you wasn't like I don't know. I don't know, Chris, but I really don't think a fight like that is a force. Listen, it's established. It's established that pressure bothered Floyd even when he was like offensive. Castillo towards the beginning and Maidana towards the end. How do you get to Floyd? You got to pressure him. And what is fucking Navarrete? He's a pressure guy. That's what he is. He's a pressure guy. So
if you look, there was pressure fighters that he fought at 130. Like for instance, Jesus Chavez, who killed Levander Johnson, he stopped him on the stool.
Okay.
So he's dealt with those type of dudes. The only thing that would really bother Floyd is how unorthodox this motherfucker is. Throwing uppercuts from all types of fucking weird angles and shit like that, not caring about what's hitting him and everything.
Did Floyd have the firepower? Did Floyd have the
What the hell?
Nigel.
Sorry, boys.
Did Floyd have the firepower at 30 to hurt Navarrete? I say yes. Yes. Why? Navarrete, you moved up to 30. He started at 30. So he's not Nunez. You know what I mean? He's not Dogbe. He's not Oscar, right? No. Floyd had power to hurt Navarrete. But down to tactics, at that weight, Navarrete is the more experienced fighter, and you're the greenhorn. And we've seen pressure does cause you to unravel. Now, the pressure guys that you fought, Castillo, Maidana, I would not say that they are as awkward and unconventional as he would be at that weight. So you're talking about Navarrete being more experienced than Floyd and more odd and more of an oddball than anybody that you fought. All I'm saying is I don't really think it's a foregone conclusion that Floyd beats that guy. Not because and it's not Navarrete is so great. It's just this is an unusual conversation. If this guy who's got a lot more rounds in the bank and a lot more fights than Floyd did at that weight, if they met, would Floyd win? I don't think it's a foregone conclusion that he would. No, I don't. It's the same with the Hawk at 140. If you talk about Floyd Mayweather at 140 against Aaron Pryor, I don't know that Floyd wins that fight. I don't know that Floyd wins that fight. That might be another Arguello fight. Motherfuckers is really just looking at what Floyd did in his own career, not realizing, okay, you talking about this dude running into some monsters at these weights. That's what you're talking about. That dude engine, that dude's pressure, that dude's chin. I don't know that Floyd wins that fight. I don't know that. Floyd's still a great fighter, though. All the bullshit. Yeah, he's a great fighter and all that shit, but I don't think that because you retired undefeated, that makes you unbeatable. I don't think that. Like,
that's true, man. Because everything is styles making fights. And I'm thinking about it. Yo, Floyd did fight a lot of styles. He fought, like when he was at 130, he fought damn near dudes who were 6'1" and Tony Pep. He fought dudes who were pressure fighters and all that. But unorthodox and punches that hard and that
those were very conventional boxers. Like Gennaro, he's a very conventional boxer is the thing. Like, hey, very experienced, 38-1. So it's a good simile for Navarrete. But you can watch Gennaro and see that, like, no, he doesn't fight like Navarrete. He doesn't. He was a big guy, though. Gennaro was bigger than Floyd, if you remember the fight. He was a little taller than him. But he didn't fight like Navarrete. Navarrete's not going to fight. It's not going to be a boxing match.
And he lumped Floyd up too. Like
it's not going to be. Shut the fuck up. It's not going to be a boxing match. Is what I'm saying. Like, Navarrete don't come to box, right? He ain't going to sit here fencing with you, waiting for the moment to throw the backhand. Like, no, he just going to do what he do, and you have to work around that because he's going to do what he does, whether it works or not. He's going to do what he does. And do I think Floyd could hurt him? Yeah, fuck. Charlie Suarez hurt him, so yeah, Floyd could hurt him. But I do think it would be a rough fight. Like, yeah, that looked like at that weight, yeah, that would be rough. That would be rough.
I would like to see at that weight Diego Corrales versus Emmanuel Navarrete. That would be fight of the year.
That'd be a good fight. That'd be a real good fight. Who you think wins that fight?
Chico will have to go to the well. I think Navarrete would be up, but I think Chico takes him out.
You think Chico beats Navarrete?
Yep.
Wow. Okay. I mean, shit. Like I said, if Charlie Suarez could hurt you, that opens a lot of doors, don't it? That opens a lot of doors. That Charlie Suarez fight is his kryptonite, bro. That's his indictment. You know what I mean? So,
who was really good, but he just let fights slip away? Robert Garcia, man, he should have beat fucking Diego and Bentaki, bro. Especially Bentaki. There was no way that you were winning every minute of that fight and you just get caught with that left hook and you get fucking stopped. Crazy.
Shout out to George. Which style has an easier time against this counter? Pure boxer being pressured, pressure fighter being punished, or boxer puncher being frustrated? I would say, let me see, which style has the easier time against its counter? Boxer puncher being frustrated. And that, that's such a boring style matchup, but it's easier to deal with not being able to land punches than the alternative. Like for the pure boxer, it's basically an asthma attack when you got to deal with a pressure guy. They don't want to leave you alone. They don't want to let you breathe. And you trying to create space, but you can't. The alternative, the pressure fighter getting punched square in his fucking face just for coming forward. They don't know how to go backwards. They don't know how. So they keep coming forward. They keep getting punished. For perspective, look at Angulo's eye in the Lara fight. Look at the size of that hematoma. But that motherfucker gonna keep coming forward because he don't know what else to do.
Look at Brendan Glanton's forehead, bro.
Right. That's another example. That dude had a whole baby growing out of his face, but he don't know what else to do. Like, he don't know what else to do. He can't get on the good foot and move backwards. All he knows how to do is come forward. So the easiest to deal with, just because you're not necessarily getting punished, you're not necessarily getting beat up, it's just that you can't land anything. So you're frustrated. The easiest would be the boxer puncher versus the pure boxer. That would be the easiest. Because at the very most, you're missing punches. At the very most. You're not, pure boxer's not going to try to knock you out. Those other situations, yeah, you could get knocked out. Pure boxer could get knocked out by the pressure guy. Pressure guy could get knocked out by the boxer puncher. But the boxer puncher, that's basically what's that matchup? That matchup is Stevenson Lopez. That's what that matchup is. It's like, yeah, you're gonna be frustrated, but you'll be all right. You'll be all right. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yo, Brandon Glanton, bro, man, he went to the hospital, and I still looked on his Instagram page, and he's yet to fucking show any updates, because they said, yo, Brandon Glanton really got fucked up bad. We all saw it, but they said, like, yo, they wanted him to stop the fight because how bad. They said the beating was just worse than what we saw.
I believe that, but people down, you know this because you know boxers, Chris. It's the sustained beatings that really fuck you up, not the cold knockouts. It's the if you was getting fucked up for 12 and you was getting punched up for 12, that's 36 minutes of you getting your ass whooped. Those is the ones that fuck you up, not you. He would have been better off going out there and getting knocked out in the first round. Yeah, because you got knocked out, but you all right. You all right. You get your ass beat and punched square in your fucking face for 36 minutes. That's not good, homie.
By a big puncher, bro. Like, yo, some of the shots that Jai Opataya landed, Alice Zorro got caught with one of those. You saw he looked like he got fucking hit with a fucking
turned his TV off, bro. Hussein Sin Cara, Hussein. Well, I ain't even gonna say Hussein because he was fucked up after the fight too. I think he had a brain bleed.
Small brain bleed and a fucking fracture.
Right. He was fucked up. He would have been better off going out like David Naika, is what I'm saying. Like, yeah, David Naika got knocked the fuck out. Next thing you know, he got another fight. You better off getting knocked out in the first round than did what happened to Glanton. Glanton basically got beat up for 36 minutes, bro.
Yeah, because look at Glanton, look at Jordan Thompson. Who else? Look at Jack Massey. Them dudes haven't been the same after getting fucked up by Jai like that.
Speaking of fucked up, you guys heard about Tommy Hearns?
What happened to him?
They want him in a guardianship / conservatorship. That
yeah.
I think that's elder abuse over there, and I think somebody needs to look after Tommy Hearns, because I think they're trying to come after his fucking assets. Because
but how old is Tommy? Because maybe he needs a guardianship. That dude is a senior citizen, bro.
No, Tommy's been the same age as my pops. My pops is turning 67 this year.
Okay.
50.
Okay. I thought he was older than that. I don't know why I thought he was older than that.
Yeah, but you know what? His brain ain't actually functioning properly from all his fights,
Exactly. That's another thing. He could barely talk.
Yo, bro, it's not only them fights. Yo, what did Gerald McClellan in wasn't Nigel Benn or Julian Jackson. It was the Kronk Gym sparring sessions. Them niggas used to fight. Dog, They used to fight, bro.
Damn, they got a lot of fights. Shit. We got, is that next week? It's Alma Franklin? Is that next week? No, that's the week after next.
Yeah.
And we got motherfucking Fundora and Thurman, bro. What's the odds that Thurman could? Not that I want him to and shit, you know what I mean?
I don't think he's got that big of odds, man. I don't.
It's just that when fights, we've seen this before, that when everybody leans in one direction, or when things look a certain way, that they, like everybody's convinced that Sebastian is going to take him out. Even I'm convinced that he's going to take him out. What are the odds that Thurman could prove us all wrong? It's just that the best version of Keith Thurman I've ever seen, which was the Sean Porter fight, that's the best I've ever seen him. He's on his back foot. He's setting traps. And bro, if you do that with Sebastian, you're going to get picked apart out there. He's too tall and too long for you to try to stay on the outside of him. You have to get close to him. And I never seen Thurman do that. Come forward on a guy and press and pressure a guy. I never seen him do that. But that's what he has to do. Like, yeah, you do. If you do anything other than that, that fucking coat rack is going to beat your ass, bro. That's what's going to happen.
Coat rack.
Beat your ass. You look like a coat rack, bro.
I know, right?
There goes Katie Taylor. She's in Dublin for the fight. I love you, Katie.
Oh, motherfucker.
Motherfucker, right? I'm just gonna miss her so much when she retires, man. I'm gonna miss. I used to look forward to her fights, man. We get
Yeah,
stuck with
her
fucking Clarissa,
retirement's
man.
around the corner at this point, dude. She's pretty much
Oh,
there.
yeah, and she got married is the other thing. They're like, yeah, she's ready to move on, and you can't blame her. Like from 2015 to 2016, pardon me, from 2016 when she debuted till now, she didn't waste no time. Like, yeah, I want all these bitches and all these belts, and I want all this smoke. I'm gonna miss her, man. I am gonna miss her. They go Big Jerry sending me my money. King Jai Opataya. So for the record, I got him beating David Benavidez, man. I got him beating David.
Minister Jared Khan is back. He's gonna start yelling again.
Yeah, I'm beating David. But the problem is Jerry likes to argue about fights that he knows aren't gonna happen. Because look, 2 years ago, when he first pops up on this channel and he starts endorsing David Benavidez, he was arguing about a Bivol fight that it didn't happen. And the Better Beef fight, it didn't happen. The Better Beef fight, right? It could have happened though. It could have happened in 2020. But it also could have happened if David had stayed at 175. If he were at 175 right now, there would be no reason he couldn't have fought Artur Better Beef in defense of his title. What do? He literally did what I said he was going to do. What I've been saying for 2 years, that he got mad at me for saying it. That dude ain't going to fight either of them. Those fights ain't going to happen. Whatever's whatever. There will be some shit. Those two fights are not going to happen. And what is going to happen, he's not going to be at light heavyweight very long. Word for word, this is what I said, Chris. He's going to move up. He's going to fight Zerto. I said that 2 years ago.
You did say that. You said that shit that
straight up
2 years ago.
And what happened?
So that when he do it, and when I said that, who got mad at me for saying that? This guy. Yep. So that he could turn around 2 years later and then try to defend the shit. Brody, he going to do what I say he going to do because I know what kind of fighter he is. You lying to yourself about that dude. That dude is not about fighting the best. That's what that resume say. The dudes that's about fighting the best, the proof is always in their resume. It's always there. Always. Whether they won or they lost, the proof is always there for the guys that's about fighting the best. Proof is always there.
Ask you this question. Take championship bouts aside and just championship fights aside. Do you think Diego Pacheco has a better resume than David Benavidez, especially at 168?
No. See, the only way we could arrive at that conclusion, Chris, is anecdotally. If you told me, here's an example. I believe that Kevin Lele Sajo would knock out the Caleb Plant that David fought. I believe that, but it didn't happen. You see what I mean? I know where you're coming from, that you could look at that resume and look at some of those guys and say, David Morrell, I'm sorry, like, bro, David, what did David Morrell do that I should fucking care? What did he do? Right?
Have problem with Kataev.
Now the win over Yard, that one is solid because Yard is a top contender. That's solid for David Benavidez. That's a solid win at light heavyweight. Vosdik, former champion, but that victory is not aging well because where you went the distance and labored with that fighter, Kalajic just put that motherfucker through the floor, knocked him down twice. Yep. You didn't do that. But
if you want to say that, Voxic was beating the shit out of Kalajic. He
was. But you could look at the Benavidez fight and say, well, this is an even contest. Like, you didn't hurt. Bro, he didn't hurt Vosdik at any point in that fight. Vosdik was never in danger of being knocked out in that fight. But with Kalajic, you got stizzarched, bro. Like, you turned your TV off, as Christopher likes to say. So, it's not a victory that's aging well. Now, if we just
he did get parked, though.
If we just stick to the super middleweight resume, which is, I think that's the table that you set, right? That you're saying just their resumes at super middleweights, right? Pacheco and Benavidez.
Yeah.
I mean, look, outside of Plant and Andrade, right? But because he was unbeaten. It's just a lot of fluff, bro. What are we really talking about? Gavril, 2 fights with Gavril, Kyron Davis, Ronald Ellis, fluff, straight fluff. David Lemieux, fluff. What else did he do? Who else? Porky Medina, fluff. It really is a lot of fluff.
Oh boy, here we go.
It said, I have you clipped saying Zerto and yeah, I'm allowed to change. I didn't say Morrell beats him. Now you're lying. I know for a fact that I never said Morrell beats him. I said he was ducking Morrell, and I have a reason to say that. I had a reason because his promoter started off 2023 saying that they had a signed contract to fight David Morrell. And then David Benavidez himself called that fake news. That's where that came from. I don't know if you're retarded or something's wrong with you, because that has already been explained, that is where that came from, that David doesn't want to fight David Morrell. It's because David Benavidez himself said that. He said, I'd rather fight Jaime Munguia. That's what he said. His promoter said, we have a signed contract to fight David Morrell, which they didn't, by the way, because they fought somebody else in between. He said, we have a signed, exactly. He said, we have a signed contract to fight David Morrell. That turned out to be a lie. Who called him a liar? His own fucking fighter. He said that's fake news. I didn't sign nothing to fight him. I'd rather fight Jaime Munguia. That's what he said. He was scared to move up to yeah, who did he fight at 175? He is a coward. Who did he fight? Who has he fought that you're so impressed, Jerry? David Morrell from 168. Vosdick, who's quasi-retired and close to 40. And Anthony Yard. Can we get a clap, fellas? Country?
Yeah, fuck out of here, bro.
Look, yo, can I just say?
Go ahead, Nigel.
Can I just say, make no mistake, Vosdick went into that fight with Benavidez understanding the assignment.
Yes, he did.
Bullshit. Exactly.
Yes, he did. Because you saw the difference in the intensity that he fought Kalajdzic. He was trying to knock out Kalajdzic. Nigel, and I don't like to do this because people hold it against you. I think he threw that fight. Nigel, I think he threw that fight.
Oh, Fat Boy goes down.
I think he threw that fight. I think he knew it was a spar. Like, bro, this is sparring on pay-per-view. He didn't commit. You could see that he's pulling the punches. He's not committing to the punches. He's not driving them. He's just pulling them. I think he threw that fight.
Him a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he threw that fight.
He did.
But who the fuck? My thing is, who the fuck is this high on Vosdick, Morrell, and Yard? That's the run. 3 fights. What did I say 2 years ago? That dude ain't gonna be at light heavyweight very long. That's word for. You got a clip of that, Jerry? You got that clip? Because I could pull it up.
Who is this big kid, dude? The one that KO'd Fat Boy, man. Damn,
bro. Why that look like Mickey Rourke, bro? That look like Mickey Rourke.
Man. That's a big kid.
That fat dude looked like Mickey Rourke, bro. Fat Mickey Rourke.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jerry. You changed your mind. Yeah, I'm allowed to do that. I did think Zerto would beat him. I did. I changed my mind. I could be wrong, but I changed my mind. I think he's gonna beat Zerto. But beating Zerto, is that why you're high? But beating Zerto, is that why you're high on him? Because he can beat Zerto? I want to know, Jerry.
He could beat him.
No, I didn't. Here's why I sort of wavered with that. When Zerto changed his style and he started moving around, setting traps, it's like, oh, so you could box now. Because he didn't used to do that stuff. He used to do the same bullshit David does. Same bullshit. And even now, the only reason that I think David might be able to beat him, I'm picking him to beat him. And it's the only reason is David is a little faster in the exchange. That's the only reason. He's a little faster in the exchange. He does put his punches together quicker. I could be wrong, and Jerry better hope that I'm not, because if David loses to man, you better cancel your fucking YouTube account, bro. Don't let me be wrong, bro. Don't let me be wrong and David lose, bro.
Because we're gonna laugh.
Bivol surrendered the belt because he had back surgery. You know that already.
That's a disingenuous argument, Jerry. That's a disingenuous
because he's a. But this is the shit I'm saying. This is what this guy comes here to do, to ask me rhetorical questions. The dude had back surgery. That's proven. There's enough evidence out there that the guy had back surgery.
Yeah, what was he gonna do? Hold on to the title whole time?
Not just that. It's the WBC jumped the. They weren't next in the.
They weren't even next, and that's he heard all the thing I don't like about Jerry is he knows all this stuff. He's just on David's dick, so he keeps repeating the same argument that all this stuff. The WBC's mandatory was not even next. They jumped the gun. It wasn't supposed to be that. It wasn't supposed to be David next. That's the first thing. But the second thing, if nothing else, the dude had back surgery, and that's proven. It ain't him pretending. You got the hospital pictures. You see one image of Dimitri Bivol. Looks like the man lost 20 pounds. He's light as shit, skinny as shit. Went after the surgery. So it's like, if you still want to be on David's dick, go ahead. I just don't know why you want me to be down there with you.
Do you know why Jerry can't
Bro, there's nobody he can beat that will be enough. He hasn't fought anybody, bro. You act like he fought somebody that I'm supposed to say, oh, but he did fight. Like, who is it I'm supposed to do that to? Who?
Jules.
He fought Caleb Plant. What, because he fought Caleb Plant? I'm supposed to bug out? Oh, he fought Caleb. He fought Caleb.
Jerry can't wrap his head around why you don't like David Benavidez. That bothers him to his core. It does.
I don't know what fight that David had or who he beat that I'm supposed to look at him like, yo, he's a monster. Like, nah, homie, you didn't knock out Caleb. You didn't knock out that. You didn't even knock down David Morrell. Imam Katayev knocked down David Morrell. Imam Katayev, a little 5'6" Russian that lives in Australia. He knocked down David Morrell. Vozdik, you didn't knock down Vozdik. You didn't knock out Vozdik. But you know who did? Kalajdzic.
Yep.
Fuck I'm supposed to do with it? Why am I supposed to be impressed by that? These dudes, I think he like him just because he's Spanish. I know it's some bullshit reason he like this dude. What? Because he's Spanish? Because he Latino? I don't care about that shit. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I never rooted for. Motherfuckers really think I'm playing when I say, yeah, that shit don't mean nothing to me. You can either fight or you can't fight. That's all I look at. Can you fight?
That's a fact.
That's all I look at. That motherfucker could be from the moon. Can he fight?
Yeah, bro. I like Andre Berto. Did I think he was ever going to be fucking Floyd in any version of him? No.
That's all I look at, Chris. Can the motherfucker fight? That's it. Like, I'm not from Britain, but I like Sam Noakes. I'm not from Mexico, but I like William Zepeda. Can the motherfucker fight? Right?
Shout out to Anthony Joshua for being sturdy and being a thorough man. And, you know, it's funny. Everybody who made fun of Joshua for being loyal to Eddie is discounting that, everyone who was loyal to PBC, they're broke and they have to fight. Everyone who was fucking loyal to fucking Top Rank, they left the fucking promotion, but Eddie's the bad guy. It just shows the inferiority. It just shows the inferiority complex.
I'm just saying the only thing this channel has been up long enough and he's followed it enough that he should know I don't do the he's Latino and I'm Latino, so let's go be gay shit. I don't do that. That shit don't mean nothing to me. Can you fight? Am I Japanese? No, but I like Junto and I like Inoue. Am I Mexican? No, but I like Canelo and I like Bam. All I care about is if you could fight. What you care about is, oh, he's like me. Because he's Latino like me. I don't give a fuck. Everybody running, but I mean, like, I don't know who's running, bro.
Can I just say something?
Please? Nigel, just say this for me. Everybody in one voice. Benavidez is a coward. Say it with me. Benavidez
is a coward.
Is a coward. And it is.
Okay.
Go ahead, Nigel.
So basically, for 3 points for Mr. Soriano. Number one, when both Caleb Plant and Benavidez, one at the IBF, one at the WBC at 168, Caleb out of his own mouth said they approached the fight with Benavidez. Benavidez said no. Number two, when Benavidez was talking about going up in weight, Turkey offered him, hey, if you go up to 175, you get a shot at Beterbiev. What did he do? Stayed at 168. Right, okay. Now, all of a sudden, you're going up to face Zerdo. Zerdo's going to mangle him. Make no mistake about that. Right?
You think Zerdo's going to beat David?
Yes.
You do?
I do indeed, yes.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yes. I'll just preface. I mean, I could well be wrong, as we all could be, but I'll tell you.
No. I just don't hear a lot of people. I don't hear a lot of people picking Zerdo to win that fight.
No, I've got Zerdo. Because I just think he's a bigger guy. Not just that, his inside game is superior to that of David. I can't say, based on the level of David's competition compared to Zerdo, that Benavidez can put a dent in Zerdo. I can't see it. I can't see it. He doesn't. I mean,
he is bigger. He is the bigger guy. Like that, you've seen him. Like he's noticeably bigger than David. That is true.
Yeah. You said that you, Mr. Soriano said you fought Yard because your guy Callum Smith ran.
Callum?
Can we go back up, Mr. Soriano? What did you say about the how much he was offered? What did Callum Smith say when he was offered that the offer that he got from Turkey was way superior to that of what is offered by Benavidez and his team? Are we going to ignore that?
Yeah, he's gonna. Look. You got. I say this often. You have to ignore a lot to be high on David. You have to ignore quite a bit. You have to, because if you address it, one, Turkey already offered you Callum. Remember that? Turkey offered him Callum. What did he do? Say no. Run back to America to try to negotiate with Callum for less money. But when the fight don't happen, oh yeah, Callum is running. No, your man is a dickhead. Turkey was going to pay for that fight for y'all. You the dickhead that ran back to America talking about, yeah, I'm a Vegas fighter. It's like you got to ignore a lot of shit to support them. You got to. It's too much. You got to ignore a lot of shit. Like, yeah, I'm a fan of David Benavidez. The dude is a dickhead. You was gonna get M's. You didn't have to worry about pay-per-view. You was gonna get M's to fight Callum. You said no, because I'm a Vegas fighter. So you could still try to fight Callum for literally less money. And this so that Jerry could act like he don't know that.
And on my third point, I just remembered now, is like when you had the WBC mandate, you were the mandatory challenger. I understand there's a process where you need to pursue ask the WBC to pursue that fight, yes, but the cut wasn't suitable for you. So you had the chance to face Canelo.
He's never. That's too sophisticated. I've said that so many times, Nigel, that when you were the mandatory, the reason that you didn't hit the gas with the WBC is because at the very most it would have entitled you to 30%. If you hit the gas, it wouldn't have been the money fight for you that you wanted it to be. So were you really pursuing it? Because you didn't hit the gas with them. And Mauricio exposed that. He, out of all people, it was Mauricio that exposed that. They're like,
quiet as kept, you only deserve 30%.
Emotional.
Level competition doesn't matter. Well, Jai beat Mayweather, the Ring Magazine and lineal champion, who gave Usyk the hardest fight of Usyk's career so far. Who did David fight that was Ring Magazine or lineal? Since nobody. You want to talk about level of competition, who did he fight that was Ring Magazine or lineal anywhere?
Who did David breathe? Who did David breathe near that was that good? The fuck out of it.
And I'm telling you that. You gotta ignore a lot of shit so you don't know who Mayweather is. You didn't see the World Boxing Super Series. You didn't see what he did to Usyk. You didn't know that he was Ring Magazine and lineal when that one name. And I don't even think Jai's resume is all that, by the way. I've never said that. But that one name, Mayweather, is better than anybody on David's resume. Who's supposed to be better than Mayweather? Caleb Plant? Who? David Morrell? Nah, it was Vosdick. What are you talking about? Listen, for you being impressed, right? For you being impressed that David beat an old Vosdick, then you should be more impressed that Jai beat an old Mayweather, because at least he was champion. What the fuck was Vosdick? Balding? What was Vosdick? Shout out to George. Zerto is a more complete fighter than David. Shout out to my man Pumpkin. Jerry is not a boxing fan, bro. He's gay for David. Yeah, I mean, like, but at least he's sending me money. Send me some more money, Jerry. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. I'll be right back. Send me some more money, Jerry.
Yeah, and it's not that I've got anything personally against David. It's not that. He seems like a decent chap. He really does. You know what I mean? He's a father and all that. It seems all right. But the way you've been moving over these past years, I can't respect that.
Jerry says, David, the biggest coward in boxing, Benavidez. Oh, boy. This guy, man, he's a piece of work. Yeah, and Lucius says, I think we forget that David has one good name on his resume. One name.
I mean, time will tell, as it does with all fighters eventually. But
Jerry,
Jerry,
yeah, that happened. But you know what? It wasn't David who broke Jai's jaw. I can tell you that.
Yeah. Yeah, because put it this way, if David Benavidez took the fights as I would expect and hold any other fighters to that standard, and if he loses those fights, I would still hold him in higher esteem, because at least you took the risk. From what I see for his whole entire career, you've avoided risk. I can't respect fighters like that.
Well, yeah, he kind of falls into that mentality of not wanting to lose his O, which is dumb, because hardly anybody goes undefeated in boxing, man. Everybody loses, sooner or later. It's just part of the normal game.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing if you go in. If David went in there and got battered by Bivol and loses a close fight to Zerdo and stuff like that, but he made it competitive and he gave a good account of himself, that's fine. It really is.
Yeah, I think people would still respect him for that, I think they would. Yeah, David doesn't get credit for...
Like I said, it seems...
Go ahead.
No, you finish. Go ahead.
No, I was just responding to somebody in the chat. I agree. David doesn't get credit for beating Andrade. He was pretty much... Boo-Boo was pretty much doo-doo, So, that ain't... You don't get no credit for that. That's bullshit.
Yeah, so time will tell, Mr. Soriano. We shall see. We shall see. But I don't, as present moment in time, it's not looking favourable for him.
Jerry, your sarcasm knows no bounds sometimes, fool. He's all, I could be wrong. I'm allowed to change my mind. He's basically repeating what Jules said. Fucking Jerry.
Yeah.
Change your mind, Jerry. Go ahead. But I know you're not sincere on that comment. You're just being sarcastic. Mr. T says he can hear him screaming through the super chat. I know, right? Minister Jericon, man, I'm telling you, he'd like you up on the pulpit preaching loud. Okay. Yeah, I agree, Mr. Clark. He says Dudu was another fighter that ducked the tough fights. Yeah, he was. Rightfully, he should have fought one of the Charlos back in the day, the bigger Charlo. You know, they should have fought, and they never did.
Constant ducking by Andre. I'll never forget when he ducked Zach Parker. I was like, Zach Parker, you ducked Zach Parker. Crazy.
Before David, he didn't fight. He had never really fought like a champion or anything, did he?
Say that again, sorry.
Before Andrade, didn't he? Before fighting David, he had never fought a champion, did he?
Who was that? Andrade fighting the champion?
Yeah, Boo Boo. Or am I wrong? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Yeah. He fought Jack Cacace for the WBO in Germany.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm wrong. MW2 says he's David the Swerve Benavidez. Stewardy, no, we're talking about.
Side note.
Stewardy, no, we're talking about Boo Boo Andrade.
There was ample opportunity for Andre to make a splash, but didn't capitalize on any other opportunities afforded him.
Oh yeah, Mr. T says that was for a vacant. So he never fought anybody.
Andrade and Cacace.
Yeah, he never fought anybody that actually held the belt before David, right?
I would have to double check the details there, my man. To be honest with you, I thought Cacace was the champion when he fought him. I think because they beat Cacace. I think was at either 154.
No,
Mr.
T says it was vacant.
It was vacant. Oh, okay.
Hey, Nigel, you in England or Scotland?
England, sir. England, green and pleasant land. Yes.
What part?
In Nottingham.
Oh, okay.
In the Midlands, in Nottingham. Yeah. Robin Hood country. Yeah.
Yes. I was in London back in '93, man.
Oh, how did you find
No, he was selling drugs. He was selling drugs back in London. He was a degenerate, but London
was a much different place back then compared to now.
he changed his life and gave himself to God. Who's from Nottingham outside of Carl Froch? Harold Graham. This is my one and only Harold Graham sighting. So soak it in, guys. Soak it in.
Yeah, I've seen Harold Graham quite a few times because there's a place in Nottingham called Nottingham School of Boxing that does lots of community outreach programs and stuff like that for against knife crime and stuff like that. And Harold Graham's a very good man. Yes.
Isn't Lee Wood from there too?
Yes, he is. Yeah, we trained at we used to train at the same. Put it this way, I trained at the same gym as Carl Froch down at Phoenix ABC, and Lee Wood trained at a few sessions down at Clifton Amateur Boxing Club, where I used to train as well. Yeah, so come down.
I always would have thought Harold Graham would have been more a Sheffield native because he got his fame really out of Sheffield. But
yes.
Who's the person who trained him to be that way? Because England was always a very stand-up amateurish and very up and down type of style. Like if you look at John Conte, that is the perfect style of fucking British boxing. So who made him like that?
Hey Nigel,
it was Brendan Ingle.
Oh, shout out to Jerry who sent me more money while I was smoking. David is the biggest coward in boxing. I'm glad you realized that. One name broke jaw in two places. Yeah, Ring Magazine and Lineal Champion. That's who. Yeah, the guy that gave Usyk the hardest fight of his career broke Ja's jaw. And who won the fight? Ja. I could be wrong. I'm allowed to change my mind. It's a free country. The fuck? But for your sake, he better win. For your sake. It's not good to talk that much shit. It's not good to talk that much shit before a major fight. I'm telling you, don't let David lose that fight.
Because we're gonna laugh. We're gonna laugh because David is losing to a guy who fucks men. Allegedly.
Here's the no. And here's the other shit. Who thinks that fight is gonna be easy? Because Bivol went in there with that same Zerto, and he made that shit look very fucking easy. Like, yeah, he beat that. Like, I don't know that Zerto won a round in that fight with Bivol. I don't know that David's gonna be able to do that. Do y'all think he's gonna be able to do that?
No, I think it'll be a little more difficult. Hey,
Not
Nigel,
like
Yosoya wants to know who your favorite EPL team is.
EP, I don't know. EP.
No, English Premier League. That's what it stands for.
Okay.
You don't watch a fucking soccer, you bitch ass nigga.
I don't. You know what I'm saying? I watch porn.
Right. Okay. My favorite EPL team. Put it this way. I'm a Liverpool fan.
You like Nottingham Forest. You just pissed off that Nottingham Forest is not in the Premiership. Okay.
Oh, they are. They're in the Premiership. Yeah. Both teams.
Nottingham Forest is back in the like they haven't been good since Teddy Sheringham. They have not been good since.
No. Chris, Nottingham Forest win the Premiership, and they're also in Europe playing in the European competition as well.
Would you believe it, man? Would you believe it? Ever since Sheringham left, Nottingham was in fucking League One. You guys used to suck balls.
Oh, they did. Yes, they did. Yes, that is true, but not anymore. We're just sucking balls in the Premiership. Put it that way.
Yo, you've been watching the World Baseball Classic? The Dominican Republic been busting ass, bro.
I heard that shit too. I heard we busting ass in that shit. I heard that shit.
Well, from what I understand, baseball's damn near in national pastime. It
is. No, it is. Look, we as the Dominican delegation, we do three things well. Three things primarily. We play baseball. No, four things. We play baseball. We cut hair. We sell drugs out of the barbershops where we cut the hair. And we throw parties. That's what we do. We cut hair, open up barbershops, sell drugs out of barbershops, party, and if we're really good, we play baseball. If we're really good. That's what we do.
I'm surprised the Dominican Republic hasn't produced more boxers, bro, because y'all fight a lot too, for real.
No, motherfuckers fight, but you know that there are certain cultures that are more prone to fisticuffs than others. We like to party, we like to eat pussy, we like to nut, we like to have money more than we like fighting. Everybody fights, Chris. Everybody all over the world fights. But we like a lot of other shit more than fighting. You know, why fight when we can listen, you seen the video of the motherfucker hacking the motherfucker arm off with the machete, right? We like we got to get to the point, bro. Like, yeah, I gotta fight you when I could just blow your fucking noodles out your head. Why? You know?
Why? Like on some Anthony Hamilton shit. Why?
Why Denzel had to be crooked before he took it?
That's a real question. Though. That's fucked up. Why did they have to give Denzel fucking shit for Training Day?
No, I'm gonna be real with you. I saw Hurricane and I saw Training Day. He was just it was such a far deviation from the Denzel that I knew. Because you know, Denzel's usually the good guy in the movies that he plays, but he was
a wild piece of shit.
He was amazing. For real, like, bro, Training Day is a motherfucking modern classic, bro. I still watch that shit. Remember we had two guns? You told me to suck your dick, bitch. Remember that? I'm lying. I'm a liar. You telling me that I'm
when he said, you lucky I have more pressing business. Cut your dick off and shove it for your fucking asshole, bitch.
Oh shit.
I'm thirsty. I want a beer.
Damn, I want a beer. I'm gonna have y'all playing basketball in Pelican Bay.
When I get finished with you, 24 hours lockdown.
Like I used to the one that makes me wonder, honestly, the only time I've ever been cynical about someone receiving an Oscar for a particular role was Monsters Ball.
That's a fact.
I've seen Halle in a lot of things. I'll be honest with you, Chris. I don't know that Halle is an Oscar-worthy actress overall. I love Halle. I would eat her out. I would eat her out today. I would eat her ass.
That's a fact. You a nasty.
But I'm saying, what about Monsters Ball? I saw Monsters Ball. I sat on. I don't. it was lost on me. Like Training Day, I understood though. Like, bro, this is the role. Like, bro, I didn't know Denzel could do that. Be the bad guy. That's fucking good.
Bro, he's a New York nigga from fucking Westchester, bro. Fuck all that.
I'm just that that just to answer that question. Well, why did he have to be the bad guy before he got an Oscar? The Denzel's whole body of work is you could pick a lot of shit where you could say, yeah, he could have got an Oscar for that. It's a lot of shit. But Training Day was such a far deviation from the roles that he usually plays. Like, yeah, you gotta give it to him, bro. That shit was magnificent, bro.
Yo, bro. He said, yo, if your wife your wife got kids, no, send it to me. I don't miss. I was like, yo,
I don't. What was it? Was Ethan Hawke name in that shit, bro? What's his name? He kept calling him Jake. Right. Motherfucker said Jake, blow, wet. I know you like to get wet, Jake. Primo.
He said, like, yo, I don't do that. Then bang. Then your family would get a crisply folded flag. Do I make myself?
From the moment he comes into the camera, you see this? This is 100% pure bullshit. But you won't let me read this bullshit. So now let me hear your bullshit. Like, yo, this motherfucker's off the chain, B.
Yo, that's some uptown shit, bro. Like, yo, 100% bullshit. But this is entertaining bullshit. But since you won't allow me to be entertained, entertain me with your bullshit.
Bullshit. And he told him about a drugs.
Yo, I love that. Let me go get my guns.
yo, fam, I stole that from Denzel, bro. I've been saying that, but oh shit. Well, let me call my mother. I stole that from him.
Yo, Denzel was Denzel, a wild piece of shit in that movie.
I love Denzel, man. The only I would say in a tier of top black male leads, it's really Denzel, and everybody else is distant, bro. Like, yeah, there's good guys out there.
I think Denzel and Samuel L. Jackson, but Denzel, because Denzel plays a lot more serious roles and he knocks them shits out the park.
I would say if Sam was in a movie where I personally felt, and I felt that the movie was it was, how could I put it? It got a bad rap because people didn't understand it at the time, and people didn't come to appreciate the film until many years after it was originally released. If I was going to give Sam an Oscar for somebody he played, it would have been Mr. Motherfucking Glass. That twist at the end, I didn't see that come. Like, bro, he was Mr. Mother. Like, yeah, he been in funny shit. Snakes on a Plane, Shaft. Yeah, he been in funny shit. Ordinary shit. And Pulp Fiction, you could argue he could have got you could argue he could have got something for that. It's an ensemble cast, so maybe it's hard to give him up because, well, it's an ensemble cast. You got John Travolta, you got Bruce Willis, you got Ving Rhames. It's a lot of fingers in that pot. But the one movie that I always come back to, I think he was magnificent in that movie. He was compelling in that movie. It was fucking. I just forgot the.
Mr. Glass. Mr. Glass.
No, it wasn't. No, but not Mr. Glass. Unbreakable was the movie. The first one, Unbreakable. Yeah. He was amazing. He was amazing in that, bro. When you heard his voice and he's reading his lines, have you ever gotten sick? When's the last time you went to the doctor? You know what I'm saying? And he's breaking the shit down for Bruce. It's like, bro, he was amazing in that fucking.
You know what fucks up Sam Jackson though? Due to the fact that he was an addict and he had to be consistently working, he used to take everything. And so I think sometimes that cheapens his brilliance because he can do everything.
There's a lot of addicts in Hollywood that got an Oscar. I'm saying Sam, I feel that is an underappreciated role that he played. I remember when Unbreakable came out, the movie audience at that time, I was young. I was in middle school, I think. And they just didn't. It was like Signs. Signs was another movie that was underappreciated at the time that it came out. People didn't really appreciate. I go back and watch that movie to this day because of how good it is. And Unbreakable was like that. They're like, this is not your typical superhero movie. No, it's not. It's not Batman. It's not, because those were the superhero movies of that time. Remember, this is before Iron Man and the MCU and all that bullshit. And this was a superhero movie, but not the typical superhero movie like this. It was. I think the movie is a fucking masterpiece. Honestly, I think it's a great movie. And he was great in it. You know, he was great in it, and he should have. If he did something, I think, he should have got an Oscar for that. The only thing you got to look at is you got to look at Unbreakable, the year it came out, and then what it was up against. To be fair, they're like, well, there was other movies out that year, and some of them, yeah.
Yeah, I'll ask you a question, Jules. Since you're a cinephile, and I used to watch a lot of movies, but I hopped off the movie train after 05, 06. What do you think about American Psycho as a movie? The whole premise.
Look, I still go back and watch American Psycho due to a sense of nostalgia because it reminds me of when I was young. I don't necessarily watch the movie because I think it's so amazing. However, I think Willem Dafoe was amazing in it. Christian was great. But the real appeal of that movie was it was so different from anything else on screen at that time. That's really what it is. There was nothing else on screen like that movie at that time. So that makes it stand out even more. To say that it's an amazing movie or a great movie, I wouldn't necessarily say. It's a good movie with some top-notch performances, like No Country for Old Men, for example.
That's a fact.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie, but it's the performances. Like Woody Harrelson was on screen for only a few minutes, but he was great. Javier Bardem, he's not always on camera, but he was great whenever he was. It's a good movie with top-notch performances. I think that about American Psycho. Like, it's a good movie. It's good. But it's the performances, and it's just so different. You're not gonna watch a lot of shit that's like American Psycho. This dude is losing his mind over a fucking card with an engraving.
Dog,
he's bugging out.
It's like the lush thickness of the card. I said, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You know what I'm saying? Like it's, and Pulp Fiction is kind of like that. I love Pulp Fiction. Like I love Pulp Fiction. But that's a part of why it was so. There was nothing else at that time that was like that. Like everything was pretty run of the mill in those days, except for that movie. You know
what's funny though about that movie, American Psycho? It's like some Epstein shit. It's like this is how these rich folks really fucking act. You can't mean to tell me that these motherfuckers are so petty and so fucking weird. Like, oh, I can't get to a fucking restaurant, but there's a restaurant that is as good, but people don't know about it yet. Or the popular people haven't christened this as the new in vogue restaurant.
Yeah, but it's like that because motherfuckers, the first thing that people do is click up. That's the first thing they do. They determine groups based on caste, elitism. Like, yeah, it's like that. Those motherfuckers don't got to worry about shit like us, Chris. Because a lot of the shit that we have to worry about as ordinary people occupies a lot of our time. Their luxury is they have all their time because they have all their money. They don't got to worry about the same things as us. So they have the time to obsess over minutia and trivialities as a means to further separate themselves of we're the elite of the elite. We eat at this motherfucker. My business card looks like this motherfucker. They got time to worry about that shit. We don't. Con Ed billers do, bro.
Fact.
It's like Bridgerton on Netflix. It's like everyone's wealthy, but there is a pecking order. There is a system. It's like yeah. So you nailed it on the head there, you just like that.
My fucking daughter and my wife watched that fucking Bridgerton, bro. I'm like, what is y'all obsession with British accents? They love British accents, Nigel. Whether it's the Jane Austen movies, they've seen every fucking version of Pride and Prejudice, bro. The British version, the American shit with Keira Knightley. Every version, and I've seen every fucking version of that movie. The shit they watching now is the shit with the nurse that gets transported back in time, and she's getting fucked by the guy. What the fuck is the name of that shit?
God, I know what you're on about though.
The nurse, she goes back into, she's getting fucked in Scotland. She's getting fucked hard.
Yeah. Oh, what's it called?
Outlander
or something like that. I think it's called.
Outlander, right? Like anything with a British accent. If they in Britain and they doing something and they wearing frilly shirts, Yeah, my wife is gonna watch that shit, and my daughter. Well, I don't know, Mr. Austin. I don't know. It's going to play. Like, yo, y'all in love with Victorian shit. What is what? You know that girls love Victorian shit. Some. I don't know why. I don't know what specifically it is they love.
If anyone knows about that time, they used to smell like utter fucking shit. Like utter fucking.
But point me, Chris. Point me in a country where motherfuckers wasn't musty back then, bro. They didn't have deodorant, Chris. Nobody had any, bro. Anywhere, bro. You can't tell me that the Aboriginals. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're not going to tell me that the Aboriginals that are in the outback, what the fuck you think they smelled like?
Hot shit.
Hot
shit. Now,
let me give you a quick history lesson, right? Okay, so at one time, back in Renaissance period, the King of France, I forget which one, King Louis, what the fuck, he would bathe 4 times a year, and the people within his court would think, who the hell does he think he is? Thinks he's special, bathing 4 times a year. What the hell? Most people, right, bathed either once or twice, kind of thing, right? And like the royal court in Versailles smelled that bad. People wanted to be in the presence of the king, so they would nip behind a curtain or a column, take a shit or have a piss, then run back to their spot. So every week, the servants would need to hose out the royal court, get rid of all this feces and piss and shit. It was disgusting, dude. Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you that if you really and I only know this stuff because I only kept up with this stuff, I should say, because I would look for character references when I would draw when I was young. I went to the Met. I looked at the furniture. You know what I mean? Like, yo, that shit was mad little. Like those people, anything. I would never want to go back in time. In other words, I would no. We live in the best time literally right now, because if you know how they was living back then, you wouldn't want to be back there. No deodorant, no sewer system, right? You take a shit and it's really just a hole in the castle. It's just like
you can't even wipe your ass.
Right. Castles. When you're a kid and you're growing up and you think, oh, it's the coolest shit in the world, the royalty lives in the castle. Not if you know that there's a bunch of fucking rats in the fucking castle and it stinks and it's cold and it's dark. But like, I'm trying to tell you, like, yeah, I would
people getting impaled. Go to fucking Romania or Transylvania, motherfuckers getting impaled and shit.
The only place I could think of that had an environment where maybe it would be hospitable, sort of to live, is the Mayas and the Aztecs, except they're gonna likely kill you and sacrifice you to Kukulkan or whatever fucking god they pray to. But you know, because
Quetzalcoatl? You mean
Quetzalcoatl? Right. Quetzalcoatl is basically Kukulkan. Basically, you know what I mean?
Kukulkan, you motherfucker! Goddamn.
Same region, different god. But you see what I mean? They're like, you trying to find a place where the weather's all right. Maybe the people don't stink, even though they probably still stunk. But the weather's all right. There's fresh water for you to take a bath in if you want to take a bath. Yeah, that's cool. But you know they're probably gonna rip your heart out of your chest, right? And sacrifice you to Quetzalcoatl. You know that, right? Anywhere in the past you go, it's fucked up, homeboy. It is fucked up. There's nowhere to go back there, bro. There's nowhere to go. Miss me with that bullshit. As far as I'm concerned, everybody stunk, bro. As recent as the 60s, everybody stunk. Yes.
Bro, that's crazy as fuck. You know, back in the day, they said you can smell a European from a mile away. That's why they had fucking perfume and shit. I was like, oh my God.
My God. Maybe, now you could argue, maybe the Native Americans didn't stink. Maybe they didn't stink. And to me, that seems like a stretch. Just because, you know, you have 4 seasons depending on where in the United States you are. So that mean, okay, well, motherfuckers ain't gonna be sweating and being musty all the time. But even that, like, bro, you understand how harsh the environment was here, bro? You understand how harsh it was? Motherfucker, you will die in the winter. If you don't know what you doing, if you don't harvest and you don't shack up, you gonna die.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
You know how to fucking kill it and kill a buffalo and sleep in the fat? Oh my god, that must have been terrible, son.
Yeah, I'd rather not watch than starve. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to houses and Wi-Fi, porn and shit. Shout out to that, man.
Yeah, like motherfuckers talk about going in the past and shit. I'm like, I don't know for what. The past sucks. Read up. The past is barbarism. Straight up. It's straight up barbarism.
Imagine that there's no refrigeration. You kill something, you had to eat it there and then, because if you don't, it's going to spoil. Then
they would preserve it like with salt and other shit. They would. They
they would. Yeah, but you know what it is, country. That you gotta what you want to eat. You better get outside and kill some. How you gonna eat? You got to get outside and kill something. That's what it is. I don't romanticize the past. I don't romanticize the past at all. We live in the best time to live right now.
You know what poor people used to do for heat in the winter? They would sleep with their animals because that would be how they survived the winter. Because otherwise, it would be too cold and they'd freeze to death.
I tell you, if you imagine in New York City, for example, in the 1920s. Or hell no. I would not want to live there. Hell the fuck no. 60. No. Shit don't really get good. I would say hospitable to where we can enjoy and endure it. And even then, it's not what we want because we come from a more advanced time. Probably the 90s and the 2000s. That's the farthest back I would go. Yeah, that's the farthest back I would go. I don't want to live back there.
The farthest back I would go, probably, yeah, you're right, is the 90s and the 2000s, bro, because I'm not trying to live in the 80s. I'm not trying to live in the early 90s,
wait a minute.
bro.
It depends on the culture and where you're at, because, like, if you go back in, like, Japan, they were taking baths way back in the day, man. That was part of
so
it depends.
Yeah, but it's feudal Japan country, so it's not exactly a fucking cakewalk, bro. Like, it's not like Japan.
No, it's not, but certain places or cultures were a little cleaner than others, you know? I mean, yeah, people stunk, but
that's just saying that I don't want to live at no point back there. If anything, I would want to know what's going on in the future. You give me a time machine, I'm more concerned with the future than the past. The most I would want to know about the past is how old is the human race? Because I suspect it's a lot older than they think. That's the most interest I have in the past. I would not want to go back. I would want to go forward, if anything. I wouldn't want to go back. Fuck that shit. Maxie lost again. I didn't even know Maxie was still fighting. Oh shit, I'll rather go in the future, bro. See what they doing out there. And you know the problem with going in the future is you're gonna be displaced. You know that's the problem. Time travel is not as it is depicted in popular film and media. It's actually, you go in the future, you might stand out like a sore thumb and get killed for that. Might stand out. You don't know what's in the future, you know.
Right.
Whole place probably smells like tobacco balls and death. For real, bro. I'm good, homie. I am good. You know.
You're not gonna live till 460, that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
For real, yo. Remember them? Way back when it was normal for motherfuckers to die around what 30 and 40 and shit. Yeah, motherfuckers didn't live that long back then, dogs. In some places.
You gotta remember, fucking Jersey Joe Walcott was a senior citizen in his 30s. He got Social Security checks. That's fucking crazy to think about.
In his 30s, word. Damn. Trying to tell you, bro. I ain't nothing in the past for me. Ain't nothing in the past. Fuck, I'm gonna do back there. Going back in time to see prime Egypt. Yeah, like those are the only that would be the most interest I have, because there's just compelling things. They say that by the time the pharaohs that we know of were pharaohs and ruled over Egypt, the Sphinx, the pyramids, they were all artifacts. That is mind-boggling, bro. You telling me that to them that shit was old? To them? Who the fuck built that shit, bro? I have my own theories and shit. I ain't trying to weird motherfuckers out, but I do have my own theories.
Yo, if you see how big those bricks are, I would think it would be some alien technology. I think so.
Not alien. I really think that those. My honest opinion. Feel free to disagree. Just an idea. I think those pyramids are from before the flood.
Giants, yeah, it makes sense. The Giants would make them because they're as big as them. Yeah, think about it. That makes sense.
I think they're from before the flood because if you telling me that the Egyptians that we know of, the pharaohs that we know of, that they had documented rules, right? That they reigned for many years. If you telling me that to them those pyramids were an artifact and even they didn't know who built them, right? Yeah, they must be from before the flood, and there's nobody around to chronicle the history of what the fuck is this?
Yes. And mind you, there's pyramids even bigger than that in Egypt. There's pyramids in fucking North America right now that were bigger and older than those pyramids. So it had to be some giant motherfuckers to make that shit.
I really think those. I believe that those I've always thought this. The human race is older than they know, which is why there's so much shit that you really can't explain. Like, where is this from? Well, if there was an extinction level event, an asteroid strike, a flood, something like that, a plague, a famine, right? And it killed off a lot of people, there would be nobody around to tell the story of what the fuck is this? What is this shit, right? There would be nobody around. So I figure, I really think, yo, dog, them pyramids is from a time so far back that the desert was likely a lush rainforest because scientists say that there was a period in history where all of that desert was a fucking rainforest. So, well, yeah, if you go back far enough, I can see that.
In virtually most parts of the world, there's some form of pyramid in most parts of the world. You see them all over the place. Yeah. Maybe they have slightly different shapes or slightly just twist to them, but they're basically
the pyramids in South and Central America, those can be explained. They have an idea, they can carbon date those to tell you, well, when was this built? Right around what time? What peoples built these? The fact that they say that the Egyptian pharaohs themselves didn't know who built the fucking pyramids or the Sphinx. It's like, yeah, this shit gotta be ultra fucking old, super old, preserved because there's very little erosion in the fucking desert. Like, well, it don't really rain out there for, you know what I mean? Like, it's not really out there to fuck this up, you know what I mean? All it could happen is it could get buried in sand, but it's one of the great fucking mysteries.
There was a doctor who went on the Joe Rogan podcast a few years ago, Dr. Robert Schoch. He was an Egyptologist, but he's primarily a geometrist, basically. Do you know what I mean? And he found loads of hidden tunnels under the pyramids and things of that nature. And one of his theories and he says similar to what you're saying about the pyramids being a lot older than they really are. And I think he said something along the lines that there were previous civilizations before, and like I said, a world event and wiped them out, and there's no one to tell that story. So he said, yeah, that's perfectly plausible. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, it stands to reason. And then then you look at the scale of the pyramids. Now this is the part where it could get hairy because that's a very ho-hum explanation. Like, that's not hard to believe that there could have been a civilization. That civilization could have gotten up until a certain point in a period older than we know, but there was an extinction level event that wiped out those people. Where it becomes hairy is you look at the scale of the project. If you look at the scale of the pyramids, yeah, these wasn't ordinary guys they couldn't have been. Look at the fucking blocks. They couldn't have been regular people. That's when it gets hairy. That, look, I'm a God-fearing Christian. I am. I don't apologize for that. And I believe, those things probably come from before Noah's flood, before that happened, when the freaks and the geeks and the giants was running around. Because regular motherfuckers could not have built this. No fucking way, bro. Look at the blocks all the way at the top. A motherfucker carried that up there? No fucking way. No way.
Oh boy, read the super chats, man.
Real Talk says nobody questions who built the Mexican. Nobody does. Nobody does. Like, bro, the essays built that shit, bro. Shout out to Mr. T. Country was there when the pyramids were built, and he could tell us who did it. Unfortunately, he suffered memory loss via power bomb from the lounge lizard.
Through a table.
But the lounge lizard is the one who threw you through the table. But yeah, like, to me, the most the most plausible explanation for that, because it really stands out like a sore thumb in history, that you have this gigantic monument, these gigantic, and nobody really knows. It's like, well, what if the people that built that shit died? If everybody died, ain't nobody left to tell a story. You know, there's not even a mythos. There's not even there's not a hint. There's not a, other things have an explanation. But like even Stonehenge, for example, bro, regular guys did not hoist them big ass. Do you see the size of them fucking rocks, homie? Them shits, do you see the size of regular guys did not do that, homie. They didn't know, not regular guys. Yep. No.
I know, bro. Yeah. And them fucking giants probably picked them shits up like they were like regular fucking Legos or some shit like that. You see how big
you still don't know what it's for.
You see like Paris Island, them fucking faces that Geopolitics looks like? The fucking
I mean, like I think you know that it could have been a place of you got to think about it practically and what the people were like back then. And we just don't know how far along whatever civilization, whatever peoples put that shit there. We don't know how far along they got. So we don't know how smart these motherfuckers really was or wasn't. But I'm just telling you, listen, homie, listen. Those are some giants. Look at that shit. Yo, dog, those was giants that did that. That's the only explanation. Regular motherfuckers cannot do that, homie. They no. Regular with what? What did they hoist that big ass rock up? With what? Those some big motherfuckers, bro. That's the only explanation. And then there's so many references to the same thing in different texts. There's so many references that yeah, there was giants running around, man. They was running around, they was doing shit. It's just a question of whose giants are we talking about. But they must have been around because you look at that's the evidence. Like, bro, regular motherfuckers did not build that. Skinny motherfuckers in Egypt in the desert did not build that shit. No, they did not. Skinny no, they couldn't have. With what? You tell me, country. First job get paid with Caesar Corn with Julie. Yeah, because country was a soldier in Caesar's army, and he had union. He was the shop steward. He was in the union. Like he's the shop. If you had a issue a complaint, you would have to call country. You know what I'm saying? You send a horse with a yellow handprint, and country will show up at your village to sort this shit out.
Oh God!
And he was by the time that happened, he was like 30.
Damn! Y'all got me archaic and shit, man. What the fuck?
Oh shit! And the worst period, one of the worst periods, is what? The Dark Ages. The fucking dark, yeah. Fuck.
Well, they call it the Dark Ages because there's so much we don't know about it. You know?
Yeah, that's what it's. Fuck that, bro. Fuck that shit.
All kinds of crazy shit could have went on then, and we have no clue.
You know, I think Cacace he's gonna jazz his Dickens is what he's gonna do. He's gonna jazz his Dickens, bro.
Who is
he's
this
gonna
dude?
Cacace, he's the one who beat Cordina.
I know who Cacace is. I just never heard of Dickens before.
Nah, Jazza Dickens has been around for many, many years. I most knew him for the Rigo fight that he had in 2016, 2017.
Okay. I saw him before. I just forgot. You know,
he's a workhorse type fighter. Like he's a guy who's been around a long time, and he's been around and you know, and he got to a title because who was it? When Lamont Roach had the WBA, Jazza was his mandatory. Jazza, I think he either had the interim or the regular, one of them. And when Roach moved up and decided to stay up there, they elevated Jazza to full champion. So that's how he got that belt.
Is it me or does Dickens' nose look all fucking half tweeted to the side?
Well, I'm trying to tell you that motherfucker been. What you think I meant when I said that motherfucker been around, bro?
Yeah.
No, he's been around for a long time, man.
Who's getting fucked, bro?
What the fuck was that?
Porn, Chris. That was Chris, bro.
That was not me.
No, that was my wife. We got the rugby on in the background, France versus England, and England almost scored a try. Sorry. Yeah. Do you want to say hello, Nikki?
Oh shit!
No, say hello. Sorry, yeah.
Hello, Mrs. Hines. How you doing?
Yep, she's all good, man. Yep. 73 minutes and France are beating England, man. So yeah. Damn.
I bought this shit as part of a package deal, so I won't have to pay for this shit. The Wilder Chisora shit. I won't have to pay for that shit. Because they had it about $100 to buy Garcia Barrios and Wilder Chisora. So I said, fuck it, I'll just buy them both at once. It'll come up being cheaper.
Let's get it popping, man. War Chisora, baby. Fuck Deontay Wilder.
Derek I just don't see how Derek don't fuck him up. Like, bro, Derek is all wrong for this. He's always been all wrong for Wilder. Always Derek and Wilder is literally from the same crop of fighters, bro. Yes, same era. They from the same crop of fighters. And if I'll maintain for many years, if Wilder would have ran into that Derek that fought Fury for the first time, or the one that fought, who was it, Hellenius, way back when, he would have beat Wilder. He would have beat Wilder. He would have beat Wilder. Yeah.
You remember what Nigel can attest to this. You remember when this foul nigga Derek Chisora kissed Carl Baker in the face and beat the shit out of him the next
Yes.
game?
Yes, I do.
Derek is a crazy ass.
When he spat water in Klitschko's face as well. Yeah.
Not for nothing. Yeah. It's so much more impressive now because we're at the end of Derek's career, so we know all the stuff that he's been through. David Haye knocking him out is even more impressive because of that shit.
Yeah, bro, he put him out.
He parked him. But it's like you see that, like, yo, you don't just knock out Derek Chisora, bro. I'm just like, nah, you don't.
But we have to give it up like this. David Haye is one of the top 20 greatest cruiserweights of all time.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that.
Yeah. And had it not been for injuries, I think he would have did a lot better in the heavyweight division. I just don't think he would have beat the Klitschko brothers. Just the wrong style. All they had to do is keep the jab on him, and you just couldn't do anything.
Who do you rate up? Would you rate Breedis above him, or would you rate him above Breedis?
Ooh, that's a tough one because, hey, say whatever you want about Enzo Maccarinelli. That's not an easy out for anybody. And Nigel can attest to this too as well, but I think fairly you have to put Breedis above him because in his biggest fights, even in his losses, Mars Breedis did come to fight. Because think about it like this: what really brings David Haye down is the Klitschko debacle. That was a debacle. You were talking all that shit.
And the loss to Bellew really doesn't help either.
I think the Klitschko thing is even worse than Bellew because you can see David Haye was supposed to fight Tyson Fury. All those times people failed to realize David Haye in the 2010s was really supposed to be what Anthony Joshua became. You feel me?
Yes. Yeah. He had that buzz. I can attest to that. Yeah. And the thing is as well,
but you have to understand this. His body. He was a perfect size cruiserweight. He should have never went up to even fucking heavyweight because even
but the shit is it wasn't no money at cruiserweight. It's always the same, bro. It wasn't no money at cruiserweight. And even now, there's an argument that there's not really money there. Turkey's giving people money, but it's not a money division. It's the same reason that Evander moved up, bro. All the money's at heavyweight, bro.
I hear you, but historically, the smaller heavyweights have always produced value for money. No one can tell. It's like the smaller the heavyweight he is, the more dangerous that motherfucker is. Because man alive, fuck around with Mike Tyson. I even bring James Toney or Evander Holyfield. You have an issue. You have a real issue.
But to counter that point, the heavyweight with the most knockouts is not a little guy. It's a giant. It's Primo Carnera. He has the most recorded knockouts for a heavyweight.
But he got his ass beat on by fucking who? A small guy.
Max Baer. He got beat on. Max Baer beat him, and I think Jack Dempsey beat him.
Hey,
Joshua. No, he didn't kill him. He fucked him up.
Joshua Herrera wants to know your thoughts on Spielberg.
Was it Joe Lewis for Carnera, didn't he?
A lot of people fucked up Carnera because Carnera wasn't that good. He was just big. Go ahead, country.
Joshua Herrera wants to know your thoughts on Spielberg's disclosure date trailer.
Because it's Spielberg, I'll give it a chance because it's him. But the premise, It doesn't move me, that premise, but it's Spielberg, so I'll give it a chance. Spielberg has rarely ever dropped the ball, so I'll give it a chance. That Street Fighter movie looks like fucking dog shit, man. Holy shit. Either that shit is gonna be really fucking retarded or really good and unique. Neither would surprise me, but the trailer, that shit looks retarded.
Yo, bro, why is 50 coming after Clarissa Shields with both hands? With both hands, son?
Because she boxed, that motherfucker supposed to eat her clit. Like, nah, mama, you a goofball. You a fucking goofball out here. You can't be classy and sexy like Alicia. You can't be accomplished and gracious like Amanda. You can't be iconic and
like
strong,
Katie.
but like Katie. No, you gotta act like a fucking dickhead all the time.
Yo, son,
I ain't even Irish. Katie make me proud to be Irish. I ain't even fucking Irish out here, bro.
When you be saying that shit, bro, like that shit be killing me. I'm not even from
because when she fight, you know what I'm saying? I'm with the Irish. When she fight, I'm with the Irish, motherfucker. Chantel Cameron get on my fucking nerves, bro. She
complains too much, right?
Yo, she complained about everything, bro. Like, my God. Damn, I didn't know Cacace was 37. Yeah, I see why he moving how he move. He not gonna fight Navarrete, bro. He is not.
No, Cacace will get fucking killed. Yo, you know who needs dick in her life? Fucking Chantel Cameron. can't stand that bitch.
Yo, listen. She like bitches, bro. So respect, bro. She like the bitches.
Like, somebody needs to fucking shit out of her.
Dick out here. Like, show some respect now. She don't like penis. Shout out to George. Fantasy fight. Joe Louis versus Joe Frazier. Aye. Joe Louis. No. Louis. I'm telling you, Louis gonna do him like George did, bro. The brown bomber gonna do him like George did him. Yeah, he hit that hard. He hit that hard, bro.
You're gonna beat the shit out of him. Joe Frazier gonna beat the shit out of him.
My God. Look, I love Joe. He's Capricorn like me. So is Ali. But you gotta be real. Joe's claim to fame is beating the Ali that lost his legs after the exile. What is the top tier guy that Joe Frazier beat that convinces you he would beat the likes of a Joe fucking Louis?
That is true.
Your claim to fame is you beat Ali after he lost his legs.
That's not his fault,
after the exile.
Oh yeah, it's not his fault.
I'm not saying, I'm rating your ability that, okay, besides that, which is the biggest one of your career, I look at that, I'm like, all right, well, yeah, it's a big one. Of course, you gave Ali his first loss. Of course, that's big. But you didn't get the best Ali. Let's be real. Who else did you beat that's going to convince me you beat the Brown Bomber?
But who is the Brown Bomber faced that is that ferocious and gets on the inside like that and really punishes dudes like that?
Homie. You get on the inside of Joe, he going to do to you what he did to Billy Conn, bro. Hold on, let me get my pizza.
You think he going Billy Conn's a light heavyweight? And he could, man, you playing. Joe Frazier get in that ass, no did he? What? He's too man. Y'all playing with Joe Frazier, man. Y'all playing with Frazier, dog. Y'all playing.
I've got Frazier in that one. As much as it pains me, I have to go with Frazier in that one.
It
pains perpetual motion that Frazier does that will give Joe fits. Absolute
for 50
fits, constantly bobbing and weaving.
Rounds. It's a fucking. Yo, did anyone watch the Thriller in Manila? Ali had to fight for his life. Like that shit is disturbing. That's not boxing. That's men trying to kill each other on some wild evil shit. Like they had real serious problems with each other. Mainly, it was fucking a one-sided beef with Ali because he wanted to be fucking colorist and he was scared of fucking Joe. Because that's the only way that, Ali could justify that. Because there's no way Ali needed to just talk all the shit that he did, especially to Joe Frazier, who helped him out during that period of time in his life. But like, yo, I'm telling you, Joe's a fucking handful for everybody. Unless you have fucking the shot from gods like Sonny Liston. Yeah, I don't think that. But like, hey, Joe Louis can shin fucking Joe Frazier. I'm not under any illusion of that.
I'm just saying, what makes you think? I understand Joe's testament to his greatness. I get that, but I just feel on an all-time great list, he does fall short compared to his other contemporaries. He does,
of course, because he hasn't. He's not Foreman. He hasn't beaten a lot of people. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He hasn't.
Yeah. Do you think he would beat Larry Holmes?
No. Do you think? Do you know? Let me tell you this. I genuinely think this. If Sonny Liston was to fight Joe Frazier, they would have to scrape Joe Frazier off the fucking canvas.
I'm gonna say that the guys I think that Joe Frazier would beat, if you comparing him to all-time great heavyweights, the all-time great guys, I could definitely see Joe beating both the Klitschko brothers. I could see that.
I can't.
I could see that. I could see that. Bro, if Corey Sanders
6'6", 6'7", Corey Sanders is 6'4".
My God, he's a 15-round fighter. He's a 15. Corey Sanders was not 6'5". Look what he did.
He was 6'4".
Still, Joe was 6'3".
Joe wasn't
little.
Joe was 6'10". Look it up. Bro, you can look it up right now.
I seen the poster of him and Ali's fight. It said they're both 6'3".
They were fucking lying to you. They were motherfucking lying to you.
Right, listen.
This is crazy as hell.
Listen. I think Joe. I think he could beat the Klitschkos. I think, and I don't know. I think depends on what version of Lewis shows up. He could probably win one with Lewis. He could win one.
Lennox Lewis?
He could win one.
That's a tough fight. That's a very.
What do you think about? What do you think about Joe Louis versus Big George?
I got George.
Oh man, that's a big motherfucking dog. George is big, hard punching.
I'm biased. I'm biased, country. I'm a George guy.
Why?
One, he had it's an amazing career, and the contrast of the career. He's a menace in his youth, comes back, completely reinvents himself, shows boxers how to hustle. They talk too much about Floyd when you need to talk about George. George taught motherfuckers how to hustle.
The Foreman grills, nigga. What?
Right? But not just the Foreman grills, the commercial. Was it Meineke country or Mako? Which was Meineke? It was Meineke. Right?
Yeah, bro. Boy, George was about to get that paper, bro.
And then they had him running around with the cheeseburger in his hand and shit.
Right?
It was funny.
Yo, run up on George Foreman. He hit you with that uppercut. You look like one of them crackheads on Kensington and Allegheny. You remember when he hit that white boy with that?
But check it out. Joe Frazier, I think he could beat the Klitschkos. He might win one. With Lennox. I think he beats Riddick Bowe. Motherfucker not gonna tell me nothing. Yeah, he beats
Joe Frazier's height was Joe Frazier's height was listed as 5'11" and a half. So yeah, bro, you gonna have to punch up on the big ass. I think he can beat up Vladimir because I think Vladimir is a lot softer than fucking Vitaly. But I think Vitaly would give him hell on fucking earth, bro. If Vitaly would have got that rematch against Lennox Lewis, I love Lennox with all my heart. I think Lennox would have been food to him. He was fast. He would have. That's why Lennox retired, dog. That's why Lennox genuinely retired.
He didn't want no more of that smoke.
Lennox didn't give fucking Ray Mercer a rematch.
Hold up. No, motherfuckers know why. Motherfuckers that saw that fight know why. Joe Frazier, Evander Holyfield. Who wins that fight?
That's hell on earth. Oh, we.
I think Joe Frazier. I think
Joe Frazier?
Yeah, I think Holyfield gets reckless and he catches him with that left hook and fucking floors him.
Holyfield wins out.
I think Holyfield can grind this nigga out too because them combinations are gonna come fast and furious. And
shit is Holyfield had the style for Joe. But the shit is, Holy, you did lose to fucking Michael Moorer, bro. You needed 2 fights with that dude. You need 2 fights with that dude.
That is fact.
If Michael Moorer could beat you, then I'm just saying.
And if Think about it. Burt Cooper, right? Burt Cooper trained under Joe Frazier and fought very similar to Joe Frazier. Look how bad Burt Cooper had fucking Evander Holyfield. He had Holyfield in all types of mouth. It's not Mark Martinez. That
you a piece of shit, Chris.
Yo, Cacace make Jazza look like a fucking super bantamweight, bro. Well, he is. He is.
Fucking the fuck. I tell you this.
Yo, did I miss Jerry Soriano coming through?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Damn.
He had a bunch of ridiculous super chats. It was just going on wild.
You know that's how he's paying you, right? In stipends. $2 super chats.
Hey, real talk. Did you see the fight last night?
Which one?
Najee Lopez.
I did not.
Oh, bro, go back and watch that, man. Fight of the year candidate.
Scumbag. He's a scumbag.
Word.
For real. Go back and watch that fight. You won't regret it.
Nah, I fucking last night I didn't even make it through my gym session last night. I was so exhausted, bro. I cut it short. I went home and passed the fuck out.
Hey, you needed it, man.
Yeah, that's why I haven't gone today. I've been resting all fucking day. My fucking body is telling me like chill out.
Jazza not looking half bad. He doing okay. Countering good.
Shout out to Jazza.
But you consider who Jazz has been in with over the years, so he's got a little bit more nous than Cacace, in my opinion.
I was surprised as shit when this dude beat the shit out of Cordina. I was high on Cordina.
Cordina couldn't make weight, bro. For real. I said I don't think he would have really beat Cordina, a fresh Cordina. Like that Japanese dude who fought Cordina, if that was Cacace would have got his fucking face broke.
Talking about Ogawa, you think Ogawa? I don't know that Ogawa would have beat Cacace, bro. Cacace is a big boy. Look at him. He's a big boy.
That sound good. I'm telling you this, Cordina would have beat this shit out of him.
Right now, Jazz is not looking half bad. He countering real good.
Yeah, man.
Not getting bullied. He really not getting bullied. I thought he was gonna get bullied. Well, it's only round one, but
Jazza fuck bitches. That's why he's not getting bullied. Always remember, a man who fucks bitches.
Shout out to fucking bitches.
That's why Rolly's not getting bullied, bro.
That is true.
Yeah, that's a fact. Imagine Rolly just see fucking Clarissa on some regular shit like, yo, what's that shit you was talking to? Just swing on her and just knock that shit out with her. Nah, what's Rolly? What's that shit you was talking to? Just break her shit up one time. What's that shit you was talking about?
You fucking retarded, bro.
They need to just hit that bitch with water balloons, bro. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up.
He said water balloons, bro.
I will put water balloon. I will fill a water balloon with apple juice and throw it at there. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up.
You know what they should do? You know what they should do? They should freeze a whole bunch of water balloons and throw it at her.
Nah, for that shit, why waste time? Just pick up a rock, bro. That's what you saying. If you're gonna hit a bitch with a frozen water balloon, bro, you might as well just pick up a rock.
Yo, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. Real shit. I saw a bitch at middle school. Wallahi. I'm not even Muslim. Wallahi. She got hit with a frozen fucking water balloon shit. Dog, the dude who threw it, my nigga, got fucking expelled from middle school. That's how wild middle school was for me, bro. Like,
I knew a dude who would freeze his paintballs for his paintball gun, and he'd fucking shoot people with them hoes.
Yo, Jazz not intimidated at all. I'm surprised. He even stepped to him just now.
That's hella
He's not intimidated at all.
Frozen paintballs hurt like a motherfucker.
Because what did I say, Jules? Jazza fucks what? Bitches.
He fucks bitches.
I don't even know what Jazza does. He's
hesitant
because he feels some power in those punches. He's not a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Because Cacace is taller, but Jazza is a bit thicker in the upper body. You can see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
a bit more heft. Yeah,
he's a beefier kid. He's small, but he's beefier.
Oh,
and he's getting those jabs to the body in pretty good. Yeah,
counters is sweet.
Think a little bit. Yeah. He's already
once
found
you get
that
your
left.
book about Guillermo Rigondeaux, everybody else is food to you. Think about it. You have your shit
I
fucking
think
Damien
Dickens was
Ward.
in there with Lee Wood at one point as well. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Dickens fought. Well, in fairness, while Dickens has been in there with good guys, Cacace's win over Cordina is bigger, and his win over Lee Wood, because he's coming off and knocking out Lee Wood, I think.
They said Jazzy Dickens beat some really good Russian amateur to get this fucking title. They said
I heard that.
They said the dude he beat was really that nice, and Jazzy just walked right through him. I said, "Oh shit!" Shout out to Jazzy Dickens.
He did.
Who was that? Who was that Russian dude, Nigel?
I want to say Akhmetov or something. It's something like that. I forget. It's begins with an A, something like that. But I think he fought him in Russia as well. So, yeah, man.
I got this shit. I got this shit. 2-0 Dickens, bro. No cap.
Yep.
2-0 Dickens.
Why his last name gotta be that though? Dickens. That's crazy.
Because you got to put the dick in, bro. You can't put the dick out.
You got to put the Dickens Cacace.
Well, just think about it. There's Charles Dickens as well. You bunch of heathens. My gosh.
Man, Charles Dickens, bro. Fucking author, bro. Come on, get some fucking class, Chris. Fucking class.
Fuck up. Yo,
Chris is uncultured.
You watch your fucking mouth.
Get the fucking culture, bro.
You fucking heathens. Nah, he got yo. I hate Mark. I swear to God, I hate you, Marcus. God damn it.
Yo, not for nothing.
Jazz outboxing him, but it's just Christopher.
Jazz outboxing him. 2-0 Jazz Dickens.
Jazz Dickens.
Yeah.
Yo, Nigel, the guy he beat was Albert Baturgaziev.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So yeah.
I'm gonna go get some cheesy bread. I'll be right back. I gotta get my cheesy bread.
Fucking fat bitch.
Fat piece of shit. I'll smoke cigarettes and eat cheesy bread. Nasty piece of shit.
You disrespectful, bro.
I'd rather he would have fucking just got him some chicken or some steak like a regular person, or he wanted to get cheesy bread.
Nigga, because I went to Walmart last night. I'm like, I'm gonna make it easy on myself, right? I'm gonna just buy like 2 or 3 whole chickens, and I'm gonna just strip them bitches down into meal preps, bro. They had no fucking whole chickens. I was pissed. So now I gotta cook a bunch of fucking chicken breasts and shit.
Yeah, because motherfuckers really actually be seeing them hats and shit, and they be buying it. That's like, damn.
Yeah.
Man, rotisserie chicken be fucking tough to get sometimes, man.
Low key, bro. Especially right there, because I went to the one in the hood, and that hoe don't be having shit.
I wonder why.
Yeah, black people.
Fucking Morenos and Spanish spitz.
He said Morenos. Shut the fuck up, Chris.
No, you're a Mayate, and I'm tired of
you. I said Morenos.
Fucking Mayates like fucking Mark. Fucking Mayates.
Shit. No, I seen somebody they did a hack where they stripped down the whole chicken and they made a chicken pot pies out of that bitch. I was like, damn.
I love me some chicken pot pie, bro. Chicken pot pie be the best,
bro. I've never had one like homemade like that. I want to fucking do that shit. That shit look fire, dog.
Yeah, you got to kind of find a white woman that actually got some wits about her in terms of seasoning, but it's kind of tough because they're really season illiterate. Like,
to be fair, like that's really like them northern white folks. Down here in the South, they know how to cook.
I would say that's true, but their racism is wild.
That's fair. That's fair too. Yeah,
they mean
it's a bit of a trade off. You'll get seasoning, but it'll be a sprinkle of racism too in there.
No, a heap of racism, like a fucking health.
Here's your pot pie, darkness.
The fuck? Why you gotta call me a nigger? Like, I'm a cool guy.
What? Who said that?
He said, you got some nigger pies back there.
Oh my god!
He's like, no, these are white pies only.
Cacace changed stance for a brief
second.
I couldn't find that fucking fight. To orthodox. Yeah, he's really struggling.
He's always moving and doing stuff.
Yeah, but the fact that he's changing stance already telling me that whatever plan to do is not working. It's only round 3. You're changing the stances, man, and it's not to confuse.
That's not a good
Dickens.
sign.
Yeah, I think he generally he can't get anything off that he wants to. That's why he's doing it.
Yeah, when you just start trying shit just to try it.
That's why he's got get his ass beat on. Big Dickens, no Diddy though.
This motherfucker here, bro. I know the niggas Chris is gay. I just can't prove it.
Fuck out of here, y'all. With the shadow Diddy shit, yo, bro.
I was like, you know what? Now I realize why I don't fucking use Twitter. Y'all niggas are some fucking degenerates on that shit.
What, yo, you better not ever call us degenerates.
Twitter is not a good place, man.
This is what this motherfucking Marcus said. Yo, on my way to fucking fuck my head. I said, oh my god. What?
I was gonna put I'm on my way to fuck your bitch, but I was like, no, I'm on my way to fuck my hand.
Yeah, watch your mouth though. That motherfucker had me crying. So what is wrong? Yeah, real talk to Twitter a little bit. He just turns into a fucking demon. Oh fuck.
Oh god.
Yeah, man. It's Sodom and Gomorrah, bro. Ever call me a heathen again, you fucking nigger?
No, you're just uncultured.
Nah, don't call me that. Don't call me that. You can call me anything. Yeah, like, see, Marcus. See, I hate niggas like Marcus. His name is Marcus from now on, bro.
I know how to piss that nigga off. That's why.
This nigga's name is fucking Marcus.
Not even Marcus, you fucking asshole.
Fucking Marcus.
If
I call you Mayate, I gotta make you black now.
He said Mayate.
If I'm gonna call you what I'm gonna call you, you got to be a nigga now. Like the fuck, like
Jesus Christ, Chris.
Yeah, who's winning, man? Because I don't even got this shit. I'm not even watching.
Oh fuck! Damn, Dickens put a mean ass overhand left into his fucking face.
That's what he's supposed to do, man. Punch these niggas wild hard in their face. You heard?
He's really dipping low and bringing up them overhands. I didn't realize St. Patrick's Day was like upon us. This year's going by fucking quick.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because think about it like this: World War III is happening. You got to remember the last days are happening and everything, and a lot of us gonna be going to hell, man.
Type shit.
I'm fucking with y'all.
I'm reading my Bible. I'm gonna make it in, but barely. My wings are gonna be all small and shit. like why are my wings so small? It's like you barely made it. Real talk, like bad.
Yo, son, like this nigga said my weight's gonna be mad small. It's just gonna be like a baby bird. Oh shit!
Why is it me or is Dickens bullying Cacace?
Nah, he is. Wait, we were just talking. Yeah, he's fucking him up.
No,
wow.
We were talking about a lot of racial slurs. So
shout out to racial slurs, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to Mayates, you heard?
Fucking jackass. This nigga said the Morenos. He just shut the fuck up, Chris.
This motherfucker said the Morenos.
Chris is fucking retarded, bro.
The Moroccans, all that shit. Fuck them. Fuck them all.
All that experience is coming into it. And Jazza is the younger guy. I think he's only like 32.
That's crazy. After all the times he got punched in his face at 122, he's that young.
Because he was young when all that shit happened.
He was young while he was getting assaulted, huh? Good God.
Jazza, I ain't going front. Jazza doing his thing.
I mean, to be fair, Gohan was getting fucked up by the Ginyu Force at like fucking 5 and 6 type shit. So
you gonna gay the shit up with the Dragon Ball Z. I wish Jules was covering Geopolitics relay. The BB, my dude. If they killed that dude, bro,
I would be so happy, bro. No,
nah. Listen, you don't understand. That's not good for them. If y'all kill BB, they gonna come down on you. Oh yes, they are gonna fuck y'all up, bro.
All anal. Sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
Shut the fuck up.
So good, bro. So good, bro. Me find out Jazz about to keep his belt.
Because Jazz,
I really thought Cacace was gonna be too big, too strong, too physical.
Cacace can't punch. When's the last time
you mean he can't punch? What you mean? He beat the shit out of Lee Wood. He beat the shit out of motherfucker. That's what he got. Is he big and he can punch?
To be fair though, Lee Wood be fighting. He be getting fucked up too.
Lee Wood was out for a minute. Benjamin Netanyahu round one.
Yeah, they said they got Netanyahu's a brother up out of here too.
They said him and 6 generals, bro. That's what they said. Him and 6 generals.
They're not playing no games, man. All that
not playing out here, bro.
All that killing people for no apparent reason. They got that ass here.
Nah, did you see that video of that
you
one
can't
dude?
do that. It ain't for no reason. It's because motherfuckers keep trying to set it on them. They don't want them over there.
Nah, y'all see that video of that one dude talking about the missile launch, how they didn't put no warhead in it, so it was like it wasn't gonna explode.
Exploded. That shit is crazy. Imagine
this dude is laughing and smiling about how this fucking rocket went through this dude. He's like, imagine having to clean all that up.
I'm saying, yo, them CIA motherfuckers.
And he had like joy in his eyes talking about that shit.
Ooh, Riddick Bowe versus Vladimir Klitschko. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm gonna go Bowe.
I was gonna go Bowe.
I'm gonna go Bowe because Bowe, even though he was a big guy, he was an inside guy. As big as he wasn't a long distance fighter at all. He's like a big Paul Williams. Not for nothing. When you think about like if Bowe was an inside guy, he'll fuck you up from the inside.
I think he can box from the outside too. He can box on. He had a very good jab, dog. He was.
What about Vitaly?
No. Bowe don't beat. Bowe don't beat. No, he don't beat Vitaly. No, I would not go Bowe.
Bro, Vitaly's an angry, emotional cancer.
It's just that when the shit get real, see, he could clip Vlad. He could clip Vlad. He could get the Vlad, clip him, and put him out. But with Vitaly, it's gonna be a fight. And when it turned into a fight, we know Bowe got a ticker problem. Like, yeah, you had discipline problem, motivation problem. So I think Vitaly wins a decision.
I think Vitaly, bro, man. People sleep on Vitaly. How much of a dog he is. He's the fucking dog.
No, 1 second. I got Vlad beating Bowe. If you talk about the Vlad under Emmanuel Stewart, man, and that ridiculously powerful right, that's not.
Yeah. But the thing is, look, he could manage the distance against guys who. Bowe would be one of the few guys that was eye level to Vlad, and I think that's gonna create problems. That's gonna create problems. Oh, here come Cacace. It's turning into a fight now.
I got Klitschko powered him up the screw, yeah.
Ooh, uppercut. Ooh.
Big Cacace, you heard me?
Come on, do it for the dudes with the ball spots, Cacace. It's a lot of them.
So you talking about yourself? That's crazy.
I don't got a ball spot. Motherfucker.
Cacace look like a
this
like
motherfucker just tried to come
plant.
for me? This motherfucker tried to come for me? Motherfucker.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
He don't got a ball spot. He just don't got an edge up.
Because it's Koreans out here, bro. Haircut like fucking.
I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you. Leave them niggas the fuck alone.
I know that they could be missing them New York fades, bro.
Yeah, they'll fade your shit, but they ain't gonna give you an edge up. They don't got a straight razor.
But back to what you were saying, Jules. If they did take out BB, don't you think they will want to use a nuclear weapon after that?
I hope not, dog. Like,
no, I'm just saying in general. If you were in charge of it,
I know, but the United, if anything, look, same thing. The Cheeto man said, listen, don't touch the nuke, don't fuck with the nuke. We will bomb them into the ground for you. Don't touch the nuke. Please do not resort to that. Don't resort to that. We don't need that.
Because niggas are scared, bro. It's really
motherfucker. I'm scared. Like, yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Because if they use one, you don't think Kim Jong or Putin are like, oh, you guys want to use them now? Oh, okay, that's how we're coming.
To be fair, though, I would be scared if I was on that side too, bro. Like, you're closer to that ocean. Like, I'm a little more inland, bro. So we're gonna get a little bit more of a heads up before y'all would.
Yeah, but the shit is that Texas is if you was in Wyoming, I would be like, nah, you good, homeboy. If you was in Iowa, one of them states, nobody give a fuck about them states. But you in
like
Texas,
Utah or some shit.
No, Texas, like if you're in a major port city, if a major port state
on the coast, isn't it? Utah's on the coast, ain't it?
No, they're inland. They're next to Colorado. They're next to Colorado.
Oh, okay.
If you live in a major state that has a big port like Texas, California, Florida, you gotta be careful.
You gotta be careful. Now, if you in Iowa, you in fucking anywhere
Wisconsin.
in the farm belt. If you in the farm belt, you straight, homeboy. Ain't nothing out there but corn.
No,
they ain't gonna waste a nuke on some corn.
Yeah, in any warfare, like you attack the ports. But Jules, like it's wild what's going on, because like look at, that's how you know something's going on. U.S. is silent. They're just letting all this stuff run wild.
My dude, that's not good though. Like I'm gonna be real with you. Listen, that's not good though, because you know the Israelis is bloodthirsty. They bloodthirsty on the Reggie. If you took out BB, them dudes want Blizzard. They want Blizzard, and Cheeto got to listen. Y'all calm down. We gonna handle this. Y'all calm down. We
Because
gonna
at the end
handle
of the
this.
day, Chris Cheeto is a New Yorker. You're not just gonna talk to a New Yorker reckless, right?
Shout out to Louis. Chris, you getting punched in the brown or kissing Drew? What's it gonna be, Chris? Come on, you gotta make a decision. You gotta make a decision.
Yo, bro. Get loose out of here. Get loose out of here now.
Louis paid his money, bro. You gotta answer the question now.
Nah, bro. Fuck that.
Yo, you know what he gonna do? He gonna kiss Drew. He's gonna kiss
Chris. Hey, Chris, you ever heard they have that Italian mobster kiss on the cheek? He didn't say what kind of kiss.
Nah. It's gonna be a passionate one, like in the Notebook,
bro. Watch your mouth. But keep it real, Chris. You was talking about slurs. You know what my favorite slur is, Chris?
Nigger.
Nah, Moulignan.
Yo, you're fucking.
Check this fucking guy out, bro.
I love that shit. But the N-words played out. No, Moulignan, baby. But keep it real, Chris. Cheeto Man really is a New Yorker, though. You're not just gonna try to flex on him.
I hear you.
No. The response is gonna be aggressive, Drew. The response is gonna be aggressive.
The response
I heard Chinese. Oh, that's not Drew. That's not Drew. The response is gonna be. The response is going to be aggressive, Drew. It's going to be aggressive, and it'll be from the United States.
So I got to ask you guys this question. Do you think there's going to be United States boots on the ground people?
If Bibi's gone, yes.
Fuck, man, that's not good.
That's not good. We didn't want that, but... No, you can't say... It's unfair to package it as something that's simply recent. Like, they got beef over there. They got beef.
They been had beef, bro.
They been had beef. You can't just package it as some shit that happened recently. If you really trying to say, okay, who's really at fault for this? These motherfuckers hate each other, bro.
Yeah, and we've been helping them circumvent Iran's nuclear program for decades.
For real.
But like Jules said, we gotta free the Iranian.
Who got Chinese shit in the background? Who got the Chinese food store in the background?
I was getting some food.
Yeah, Jazz is taking it to him. Jazz should be up by at least 4 rounds. He should be at least.
He's done a little subtle change where Jazz is coming forward a little bit, and that's giving Cacace a little bit more of a chance to catch him a little bit, because you know Jazz's face is a little bit red. One of his eyes is, I think his left eye started to swell a bit.
Yeah. We got UK brethren in. We got UK brethren in the building. How are they? How's your media saying what's going on?
Oh, wait, Chris. Louis said, I paid. Damn it, answer the question. Don't be a claggett. Come on, Chris. What's it gonna be, bro?
You asking me some real claggett type of stuff, Luis.
Country. What do you think Chris should do? Get punched in the ground or kiss Drew?
What the fuck is going on?
Come on, country. Fucking country don't want to answer the question.
You know what? He's better off kissing Drew than getting punched in the brow.
Come on, country. You gotta shut up.
I'm trying to tell him, like, yo, make it quick. You know, you all right, but you get punched in the brown. You got punched in the brown, bro. Come on now.
To answer your question, Drew, the main thing in the UK is how the conflict is affecting the energy prices in the UK.
Yeah, what's gas over there? And oh my God, I can imagine.
Yeah, that's the main thing, because prior to this, like weeks before, even the Prime Minister, that useless Keir Starmer, was on about, we're going to really try to lower the prices for the people, and then this conflict starts up. So you know the energy companies are like, right, okay, this conflict, we can tell people we're going to have to up the prices now because we have to get it from a different that kind of shit.
Nigel, I gotta ask you a question on this. What do you think about Prince Andrew the Mountbatten? Do you think there's going to be a change in Parliament? Like, what do you think about that?
Well, put it this way: he's definitely going to go down. The royal family have already pretty much cut him off. They've already taken away his title. Okay, so he's no longer like Prince, as you were, because like I say, Mountbatten. They removed him from his royal residence. Yeah, I mean, like King Charles's older brother said, "Mate, you've got to go. We can't be having this."
So now you guys are forced to get oil and natural gas from Russia again, right?
Well, it's a bit tricky because obviously under the table they're going to try and work something out. But the main thing I've noticed with the media over here is the scaremongering. They want to scare people and try to justify the price hikes in the fuel. That's the thing that I see. You got newspapers saying, "Oh, there's certain cities that could be under threat and what to do if there is an attack," that kind of thing. But I do believe that a lot of people are not buying it. They think, we know exactly what you're doing because you did it during COVID with the scaremongering. So miss me with that shit.
And then Keir Starmer is a joke, right? He's a joke.
He is. He went back on everything that he said he was going to do. I think I said before on a live, when I heard that he was, having talks and working with BlackRock, that piqued my interest. And I'm like, nope, you've sold us out. As soon as I hear
BlackRock, when you say anything about them, you know that's some dark evil shit going on. And Mr. T, what the fuck, man? Why Shadow did he? What about Jesus, man? What the fuck?
You know what I would love?
You gotta no, listen, you gotta kiss Drew, bro. It's in the Bible. Come on.
Exactly.
Kiss Drew.
It's in the Bible, you go to hell, bro.
You know what I like though? I would pay for a special relay geopolitical episode with the edits and the voices and Jules just making fun of everybody.
Listen, Drew, I'm not happy about this, to be honest with you.
No,
I'm
I know.
Not happy.
You're because you're pragmatic. You see the chess pieces. What happens?
Yes, bro. Like anything involving a potential nuclear war, I'm not like, nah, dog. Cheeto, just bomb them into the ground for the Israelis. Smooth that shit over because they want a strong response. They're gonna want to show their strength. We don't need that, bro. Like, no, we do not need that. We don't need that.
If as long as the Iranian Latinas are free, though.
Yeah. Because they got a big bush, and we need to see that bush. And I'm not talking about George. Yo, Carl has Cacace winning a fight. What the fuck? Cut it out.
Well, Cacace's Irish as well, isn't it? So I'm not.
Oh yeah. I mean, I figured. I figured that it's St. Patrick's Day, bro. What the fuck, bro? You know what I'm saying? Well, St. Patrick's Day weekend.
Yo, that came that quickly. St. Patrick's Day. What the fuck?
Listen, in the end times, the days gonna feel like hours, bro. I'm just telling you, y'all. These is those times, Chris. It's time to kiss Drew.
Yo, bro, God is gonna.
It's time, bro. My dude, it's time, bro. Come on.
God's gonna kill all y'all niggas.
Bro, you got to do what you need to do, bro. You gotta do that.
Motherfucker really said, yo, it's in the Bible to kiss another.
No, Chris, if you was Cheeto, man, and they talking to you reckless like a New Yorker, like saying fuck your hood, fuck New York, how you responding, Chris, as a New Yorker?
Bro, I don't care about
he's coming back into it.
Bro.
Yeah.
I don't care about
Yeah.
You see, Chris says he doesn't care. That means he went soft. He's like Mom Donnie now.
Bro. He's from Long Island.
He's like Mom Donnie now. Can't even bench press 100 pounds.
That's crazy.
He's from Long Island, bro. Come on.
Well, bro, but again, I understand you guys wanting to bomb him to the ground. What if that doesn't work?
It'll work. It has to.
It has to. You keep saying it has to. What if it doesn't?
Chris, you got to understand, Chris.
Then you
got
to kiss Drew.
But no, Chris, Jules is right because they haven't even really done a full onslaught on them yet. They're baby steps.
They haven't like that. They ain't really lay into them yet. They're about to though. They're about to smooth it out with the Israelis. Like, yeah, yo, we got this. Sit this one out. We got this. We'll do this. We got this.
All right. Well, let's see what happens. Because it's going to be fucking carnage. I tell you this. Because you got to understand this. The first quarter of the year still hasn't happened yet. So whenever that really happens, we're going to see what we're going to see. And I agree with Drew. I agree what you're saying, but I'm just talking from this perspective. Israel
has been bringing this upon themselves. So now we're going to be consecrating a lot of, manpower and energy.
But Chris, you got to understand, BlackRock, Vanguard, Halliburton, Northrop Grumman, they want this conflict. You know how much money boots on the ground is for that industry?
Fuck them, though. They're not the one good. Are they bringing their kids to fucking kill other people?
I understand that, Chris. You know we're on the same page with that, but just it's.
I understand.
Look where that's what dictates. That's what dictates the next policy. And you kill their prime minister.
Chris Murphy told you to breathe while you kissing Drew. You got to breathe, bro.
Yo, Murphy, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? I hate y'all so much.
Chris, remember that scene in the you remember that scene in the Matrix 2 where the girl asks for Neo to kiss her, so it feels like Trinity? That's what they're telling you to do.
Yo,
they telling you to imagine it's real talk.
Yo, no. Yo, Jules, I gotta ask you something because you really astute politically. When you think this aerial assault of explosive starts?
Tonight.
And you guys understand we have the World Cup here, and this is what my mom, who's a wise, old, sagacious woman, said this. There's going to be a lot of people who are going to be at these places enjoying themselves. Who's to say there won't be some turmoil in terms of people trying to
listen? Listen. No, listen. Your mom is probably of the same age group or older than I am, and the only thing I see is, look, the threat for us is already here. This is not a joke. The threat for us is already here. So a lot of bad things could happen in a lot of places where a lot of people congregate while this conflict is going on. You saw the kid in New York. He tried to make he made a homemade bomb, threw it at some protesters. Expect more of that. I don't consider that a good thing.
Yeah.
Now, I don't live in a major city like you do, Chris, or like you do, Drew. I don't. Like I live in the South. But yeah, there's nothing. This is not good, bro. Like, this is not good, bro. It's not.
This is some bullshit, son, for real.
I'm telling you, it's not. Like, no, this isn't good. Like, between the last 4 years of a revolving door policy at the border, letting any old Tom and Dick and Harry in here, they in here right now, homeboy. They are in here right now, waiting to do some shit.
Yeah, all them sleeper cells about to get activated. This is about to get ugly. So if y'all like being outside, y'all better keep your ass inside. Y'all better bring it back to the crib. Y'all better better vet the people that you be around me, because it's not sweet and people don't understand it. Because America has been under illusion that nothing is going to happen to us. Mind you, bro, even after fucking 2001, people still think, it's not going to happen. That was just a one-off, bro. Anything can happen.
And now keep it real, Chris. Now that you know what happened then, and knowing that owner of the building, Larry Silverstein, and prominent people from his tribe all of a sudden called in that day, the evidence is too overwhelming, right?
Way too much overwhelming evidence. And look how much money they got from that insurance policy that they put on that building and all those people. They got billions of dollars within that day. And mind you, who's to say that if we don't react quickly enough, that Israel won't get desperate and won't get stupid?
That's Brody. That's the problem. That Israel is scrappy do. You trying to, we strong. They just hit us hard. We got to hit them hard. And I'm telling you, Cheeto man, handle that. Calm them little motherfuckers down. Calm that down. We got this. We big bro. We got this. All right. We'll bomb him into the fucking ground. We can get some people over there. We'll handle this.
Because they have a directive called the Samson Directive, right, Jules? Israel, where the Samson Directive is where they'll just start using if they feel threatened that they're not going to win anything, they're going to start using their nukes. They don't care.
The shit is you don't want anybody resorting to nuclear war. No, I don't want nobody doing that, bro. No, that's all it's gonna take. I'm telling, it's not good, dog. No, just Cheeto, go over there, tell them chill out. We about to send some people. We about to really go ham. Let us do this. We got this. Let us do this, and we'll do it. The problem is, no matter where it goes, as long as this conflict is going on, our major cities are compromised. No, everybody should be in a panic right now. If you live in a major city, you should be worried. You should absolutely be worried. If you use a train system, yes, you should be worried.
Dog, like I don't even want to go into fucking, New York to work in because there's a Morgan Stanley position that is at 1 New York way. That is downtown as it can get. Say something, for instance, I had to take the E train all the way back to the crib. Dog, I'm fucked. I'm like, dog, that's why
but if you can make it out of Haiti, you can make it anywhere, baby. You tough. You got this.
You are fucking Yo, son, Drew, son, just dickhead, son.
Son, you survived mud pies. Come on, bro.
Nah,
shit.
Oh, that's so fucked up.
It's gonna be nothing to you,
dog. But all seriousness, what Drew said, Israel is scrappy dude, and Israel doesn't take things lying down. But mind you, they're a small country, so they need other people to do their bidding. But man,
the shit is that better we do it than them, because they're gonna want to go like you see the response to October. You see the response that they gave, and they've been doing that ever since. You see the response to October. If you took out Bibi, and it looks like they did. It's looking that way. Yeah, we don't want them dealing with this. We will
exactly, because Jules, they said they took out Bibi, 6 generals, the head of their equivalent of the CIA. So who's to say there's not infighting of who wants to take over now?
Yeah,
dog,
real quick, because
that's what makes it even worse, though, because if they're infighting, who's to say that the wrong faction doesn't come to power in something really,
in fairness, Joshua, yes, we dropped hydrogen bombs, not nuclear bombs. We dropped hydrogen bombs, but that was in the thick of war. That was during the war. Like, Brody, we dropped some shit, or no, well, not us, but if Israel dropped some shit, yeah, you starting the war. And it's not good for any of us, bro. No, and nobody nowhere, bro. We gotta handle that shit, bro.
Jules, you can see it in Jules, like fuck, like Jules is pissed.
Yeah, it's because people treat this shit like this is not the United States of old, where you had the comfort of knowing that your borders are secure. For the last 4 years, y'all let every Joe Blow in here. Like we're compromised, like, bro. I've been saying we're compromised, bro. While this is going on, yo, if you in New York, yo,
let me tell you something. I think we've been compromised since the inception, bro. You can think about it like this. There's always some thing to let us know that, yo, you are not alone. Yo, 9/11 made me realize something. We've always been compromised. It's just when people want to push the button, that's when they want to show us.
The open border thing was by design, in my opinion.
Yeah,
that was by design. That was
by design. But back to what Josh said, Josh, we bombed Japan, but Japan stacked us first.
Yeah, that was in response to Pearl Harbor and all that.
Yeah, like and Iran didn't start the conflict with this one. Israel started and U.S. started. They bombing them first.
Yeah,
They're just
but that's
retaliating.
not really. Yeah, but that's
no. I mean, like, you know what I mean.
You know what I mean? It's just you can't package it that way, given their history. Like, Brody, they've been funding terrorism abroad for a long time. Iran has been funding. You may as well have threw the first punch if we gonna do that.
No, but what you're saying is like, okay, if Israel drops a nuke, they're really escalating it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, and we don't need that.
Because you got Kim Jong-un, Steve Kim's cousin over there, saying like, we're ready for whatever. Fuck Israel.
Damn.
But I like him though. Did you see him wearing the whole Dominican fucking baseball outfit, saying we're all Dominican over here today because they were playing in the World Baseball Classic?
Yeah, man, this is uncomfortable, bro. Because I'm really thinking about all the fucking ways that shit can go left.
This shit could go, I'm telling you, Chris, it could go sideways. It's not cute. This could go sideways for us. We don't need this. Nah, man. Nah, man. I'm gonna go call the consulate. I'll be right back.
All right. English translation is going to take a shit.
And this is one of those situations. I wish Alex was. I love this geopolitics shit. I love it all. What they're saying, Chris, is Putin and President Xi was helping Iran with coordinates.
Yep, it's about to get ugly.
And I'm not mad at that because fuck Bibi. My tax dollars don't need to be going to these fucking Israelis.
I hear you on this, but yo, we so locked in with these people because let's keep it a buck. We live in the United States of Israel. If you look
we're a Zionist occupied government.
That is true. That is true. And regardless to what, I don't genuinely think that people are going to like this, but yo, we're gonna get into this war. We're going to.
But don't you see the shit changing? Like polling Gen Zs. Look at how motherfuckers don't like Israelis. There is no boomer generation to take up that mantle like our grandparents. We're not fucking with them motherfuckers.
At all. And
we realize how they snaked the whole country the last 70 fucking years.
Yo, bro, you have to remember this too. There was fucking people who were documenting the Twin Towers fall down, and they were all Israeli.
The dancing Israelis. They were dancing Israeli. No.
Israeli. Do you think that we're gonna go and lose our lives for some shit like that? You crazy as hell. Man, this is bad though, but I look at it like this. With cowards, if they feel that nobody's on their side, one thing about a coward who's dangerous, they'll let everybody have it.
Exactly, because you know how you get these motherfuckers, like you see all the clips, you get an Israeli one-on-one. What's up, motherfucker? They turn bitch real quick.
They turn bitch like a motherfucker. Like I can somewhat halfway respect the IDF dudes, but them IDF dudes, them dudes are super duper soft too. And like I my last job when I was at Northwestern Mutual, I was with a guy who was IDF soldier, and how they think about people and how they view people like they should all be servants to them. It's the most disgusting and the most annoying type of behavior that you have to deal with. But you know, when you're in corporate America and you got to play in the sandbox, yeah.
Oh, I told my Jewish friends all the time, like, bro, just stand on it. Stand on your fake privilege, bro. Stand on it. You think you're chosen, bro. I respect you more.
Yes. But he doesn't. He doesn't. You know, with him, he doesn't care. He lets it be known. But outside of the wild,
and then you know, and that's where I would tease him, like, oh, you just like getting your fucking dick sucked by the rabbi, you fucking homo.
Dog, I can't do that because I'm in New York, bro. I'm in New York. They'll definitely what? I still say like, yo, you like rabbi sucking your dick? Like that's crazy.
They don't like when you know about their intricacies. They hate that shit.
They hate it, bro, because they have no way to defend it. Like, think about it, bro. Like, you mean to tell me you have a rabbi giving kids herpes and none of y'all did anything? But y'all want to call us goyim, y'all want to call us, you know, all types of things. But you're not running down on your rabbi who's hurting your children. Coward. Shit crazy, son.
Hey man, goy lives matter.
Goy lives matter. Goy lives matter. Man, this shit is just a fucking shit show, bro.
We're living in, and there's gonna be another reset. Societies have been reset like Men in Black with the neuralizer 3 or 4 times, probably.
Dog, probably more than that. Because if you think it's bad, man, I think it could be a lot worse. Because we at least have some technology to make some money. We at least have community now. Oh, there's like-minded people. Oh, there's people who've been training. Now let's go. Let's be around certain people who, you know, who understand their stuff. You feel me? Who wants to be bothered by that?
I think Cacace's won this one. Uh-huh. Man, Dickens is looking really beat up, man. Really is.
Yo, y'all heard they killed old boy wife? That's the shit I seen just now.
Say what?
Apparently it ain't just BB and 6 generals. They said his wife got taken out by that shit too.
Wow.
This shit is wild, homie. That's not good.
No, it's not.
This is not good. In other news, Cacace gonna win the decision whether he win or not. He gonna get the decision whether he win or not. It's St. Patty's Day, baby. Act like you know. BB's wife, bro. Fuck is you typing?
What?
Fuck is you typing, yo?
2 letters?
Yeah, Cacace's won that.
Cacace gonna get that decision, bro. He gonna get that decision. Is that confirmed? I just saw it, bro. I just saw it. It's on Twitter, so you take it with a pinch of salt. But that's what's on Twitter right now. And they saying Arturo Gatti's son did not eliminate himself. He was strangled. For those that remember, Gatti's son died a couple of months ago or something. Originally labeled self-inflicted, right? Apparently not. Yo, Usyk better not fucking fight Fury again, bro. He better not.
Hey, Donaire's supposed to be fighting today or either today or tomorrow.
Yeah, in an eliminator or something like that, right? An eliminator.
Yep.
I remember Fist of the North Star. I remember that shit. He grabbed that motherfucker by his forehead. You know how big your forehead gotta be for yo. Yo. Bakadir Uzmanov.
Hey, Jules Harris wants to know if you think a Prime Art Tour would have beaten Opataya.
Yes. If you telling me Artur better beef that beat give me the Artur better beef that beat Fosdick in 2019 and move him up to cruiserweight. I think his pedigree would have been too much for Jai. The pedigree, the footwork, and the shortness of the punches on the inside. If you give me that Artur, I think he can beat Jai Opataya. Similar fight to the Breeders fight, except younger, fresher guy, less mileage, comparable power, because I do think Artur hits that hard. And I think that's a winnable fight. If you get me the Jai that fought Breedis and the Artur that fought Vosdick, I think Artur wins that fight. Cacace, come on. You know what it is. Come on. They give him to Cacace. Come on. You know what it is. Cacace, like I fucking said. Not the way I thought. I thought he was going jazz at his Dickens, but yeah, Cacace. The fuck? Come on. I figured. Good shit. Good shit. Weird how Artur and Bivol have never moved up. Well, Bivol is talking about moving up now, Calypso. He's talking about moving up after the Better Beef trilogy. I think he's going to move up whether he wins or loses, because if he wins, there won't be really no reason to stay there, you know? And we talked about that the other day, Calypso, that the Eastern European fighters, because they really fight close to their walk-around weight, they don't move up and down as much as the Westerners, you know? You got a lot of guys in America, they're really fat guys, and they fighting in these low-ass weight classes so they can fight people that's smaller than them. The Eastern Euros, on the other hand, like Golovkin, who's one of the best examples, he fought not that far from his walk-around weight. So they're not as quick to move up as the guys over here.
Did Cacace win it?
Yep. Yeah, all right. Now I'm gonna see y'all on the next live for the Golden Boy show. We'll be back after these commercial messages.
That'll be in about 2 hours?
About an hour, 2 hours.
Okay.
All right.